Coming live from Los Angeles, California. It's the Dr. Greenthumb Show.
What is poppin'? It's the Dr. Greenthumb podcast. We here on a Friday. As always, it's Friday. God damn it. We got my man Armin in the house.
Appreciate you having me back.
Yeah, man. We got C-.
What up?
Skinny Pablo. Steftone.
What up?
E-Zone.
What's up?
And we are here. Hello. Hey, look, off top, I got to tell you, you left me a bag the other day.
Hell yeah.
Of some fire. That Lost Angel.
Lost Angel, baby. It's my first strain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congratulations.
I'm officially in the weed game now, too. You know what I mean? And, the first person obviously was you. So I pulled up over here and left you a bag. You were doing the podcast, so I just left it downstairs. And I would love to know what you thought about it, bro.
I tried it that same night, and that shit was fire. I think I shared it with a couple of the homies, too. This shit
Hell
definitely...
yeah. And that's what we all smoking on right now. So
yeah.
For me, it was important. Like, I'm a smoker, right? But I feel like y'all the real, like, connoisseurs. Like, I need the feedback from people like y'all. You know what I mean?
We all had, like, a different opinion on it. So you were just like, oh, shit. Yeah, like, I think it's very lemony.
Yeah.
Like, gassy, kind of. Like, it's like lemon and kind of like this grease monkey mix.
The bag appeal, too, look real good.
Right?
You know, like, when you pop the bag, the smell... You know, it's important, the look and the smell. I mean, realistically, the final third and final check is when you taste it. Well, no, that's not the final check. The fourth is the impact. But
yes,
the third part is that flavor, and it hit everything, you know?
I agree. Like, we obviously had a whole process going back and forth. First of all, we had this, like, L.A. Lost Angel branding already with the clothes. It all started with a song I did years ago with the game. It was, like, my first big collaboration. You know what I mean? Then we did the clothes. And then when the opportunity came to do a strain, and, you know, the people I work with are the same people you work with, the same people Berner works with. We were like, yo, let's do the first one with the same branding. You know what I mean? We call it Lost Angel, make it some real LA shit, meaning some OG, you know what I mean? And, yeah, I fuck with it heavy. I like the high it gives me. Like, it's a real happy kind of a vibe. It didn't fully put me to sleep or anything, even though it's a strong indica. You know what I mean? So...
And it's got a really good flavor.
Yeah, that flavor is out of sight.
A delicious indica, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong, right?
No one ever gets upset at a delicious indica.
Hell yeah. So right now it's just exclusively available at a few spots out here in L.A. Dr. Greenthumbs Sylmar,
Indeed.
And then Cookies, Melrose, Maywood, and Woodland Hills, and Canna, Harbor City. That's the only 5 spots right now. We just dropped this last week.
Oh, nice.
So soon it'll be, distributed more all over the place. So
hell yeah, man.
We out here, man.
The first of many strains, man. Because it's about growing.
Hell yeah.
And evolving. And, like you said, it went from a song to a clothing line to, now a strain.
Hell yeah.
That's organic, man.
For sure, man. It's that independent grind,
Yeah.
When you are an artist independently, you got to look for, like, different ways to brand yourself and make money, what I mean? Especially now. We can't tour, we can't do none of that right now. So hopefully soon though. But yeah, this is a big step. Like, we definitely excited about this.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
And you put out some new music too, right?
Yeah, man. We just dropped. I did an album with Berner. That's actually last time I was here. Last time I came here. So a few months ago in like August, we dropped that album with Berner. And since then, I just been consistently dropping. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, you were on that album. Amazing to have you on there.
Had to get on that.
Hell yeah. With Wiz Khalifa on there as well.
Word up, salute to Wiz.
So you had a lot of dope features on that.
Yeah, bro.
It
was
project.
That project had, that one and then one with Dave East. Both of those are 2 of like my biggest songs right now. And then we had Styles P, another legendary, feature. My man Chris Webby.
That's
and then
right.
and then we
That's
just
my dude.
actually dropped a video. Hell yeah, Chris Webby.
Yeah.
I know that's your people too. That's the first guy I really went on tour with, and like we kind of came up together in that sense. Shout out to
I
Webby.
could see that. I could see that.
Yeah, learned a lot from him too, from like the independent grind.
Because
Like,
y'all
he does
have that,
really well.
Y'all have that same spirit in grinding, and aside from the lyricism, because we know both of y'all flex, but just the grind, like the willingness to just go put the work in and invest the time in yourself and what you're doing. A lot of motherfuckers just be sitting on their hands. They think they're real dope, and
It's just gonna come to you, right?
yeah, and you sit on your hands and somebody comes slaps you in the face and says, "See that guy over there? He got what you were supposed to get."
Right. No, that's real shit.
Because you was sitting on your hands.
That's real shit, man. Yeah, that independent grind. Looking at him, looking at Berner, like, you know what I mean? And they
Yeah.
got such huge fan bases, so it's really like the model we've been following, you know what I mean?
Hey, your weed works, dog.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your weed works.
Yeah, you're
There we go.
Off top. Let's just say off the top, it works.
It works.
Yeah,
Shit works.
it really, the effect is there.
We plugged in,
The step 4 is
and
there.
there is power.
The impact is there.
The impact. Yes, we're on to step 4.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I
That's
felt
the
that, I
most
was like,
important part. Otherwise, you're wasting your time.
Right? If you can't get to step 4, it's just like, come on,
You
man.
can make it look good, taste good, but you need step 4, bro.
gives me that little punch, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, same here. I'm like,
yeah, I'm over here just like very calm, and it's like, hey, this is the indica, dog. And then
yeah.
Word up. Hey, salute to Eddie B. Swift in the room right now. If you haven't seen our bro mix, he's been with Breal TV a long time. So if you've been watching us for a long time, you've seen what my man can do. But if he's new to you, check him out every morning. Breal TV Twitch. That's B_Real TV Twitch. That's EBS Mind Trip, and that's part of the Breal TV family right there. So make sure you check him out on the daily, along with C-, who be getting on his grind in
Yep.
the mornings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be on that consistent Breal TV grind, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That
Like,
opened a lot of doors for me, bro.
You're one of us. It's not like
Hell
you're
yeah.
a guest. You're
Appreciate
like one
you.
of us.
yeah, you used to have a new song every week.
Dude,
every week.
You're our Breal TV nomad, dog.
Yeah,
you like
Yeah, man, I
wonder
appreciate
about
it. No, that did so much for me, like opened so many doors, you know what I mean? Obviously the platform, but also just being around John, meeting different people, and you know what I mean?
Hey, I
That
used to
took-
get geeked off that shit, like watching
Yeah.
you spit on the Mondays,
Thank you,
because
bro.
like for me, that was one of the things that I always wanted people to see, more people like spitting like that, but you came with new songs every fucking time, and that was really dope.
Yeah, at
Yeah,
that
man.
time I was like, I gotta switch it up. I gotta do something to keep people's attention. The way people consume music nowadays, it just comes
Yeah.
and goes. And as an up and coming artist, like you gotta do something to keep feeding them, keep staying consistent. So I just went kind of extreme with it. I'm like, you know what? For the whole year, I'm gonna just drop a song every single week. And then that's when you reached out. You're like, yo, I see you dropping music every week. Why don't you come on the show every Monday? Because I called it Me Mondays. And do like a performance with it or a freestyle or something like that.
And that shit was tight, man. 'Cause,
Yeah,
like,
man.
every song you had was different, and
Yeah.
you were spitting some dope shit,
Different tone too.
different
like,
tones.
Yeah, man.
there was some emotional shit sometimes. There was
sure.
some like very deep shit.
And
There
when
was
you're
some,
doing
like,
a
very-
song every single week, you can just kind of like try, switch it up and try
Switch it up.
everything. And you're not working on an album, so it doesn't necessarily have to like fit in a certain vibe or anything. But I feel like what that also did for me is just made my pen even sharper. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because I was working in real time, so it's not like I had 50 songs ready and then I announced it and I just dropped it every week. You know?
Right.
I kind of like thought of the idea it was like December, and then I'm like, fuck it. From the new year, I'm gonna just start doing this. This was 2017, so I just had some songs obviously, but I was just fucking working in real time. So I feel like I became a much better. I was always a good spitter, but I became a much better songwriter. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Like, and because it forced me to deliver a song every week.
Right.
Structure wise, you learn how to like just go around different structures or like. Just
Yeah,
play
just
shit.
attack different type of beats and just kind of find again, like I used to sometimes, now looking back at myself, like over rap shit, you know what I mean? Because I was just such a spitter. I just want to out rap everybody on every song, you know what I mean? But
yeah.
that doesn't make for the best music,
That's maturity right there.
Absolutely, and I kind of feel like I learned to use my voice as an instrument, and now I'm really making records, and we can still, of course, the bars and everything is there, but sometimes you gotta, it's more about what pocket you take in, and not necessarily about the most complex fucking rhymes. You know what I mean?
Hey, that's absolutely 1,000 right there. Because realistically, you could over rap on a song because you want to flex, you want to snap, you want to be the guy on the track, right?
Oh yeah.
But sometimes when you're snapping and flexing so hard, and let's just say the other guys aren't, your verse goes over everybody's head.
Yeah.
No matter how dope you might think it was, and like you think people should have reacted this way to you, but it's a different game these days. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to learn to simplify. And those of us that come from that rap, that bars shit, you know what I mean? Some of us don't figure that transition out, and that's why you see it not connecting with
Exactly.
with certain folks.
Other rappers might be impressed, you know what I'm saying? And people that are really into that shit, but if it's not like pleasant to listen to as music, no matter what kind, even the hip hop songs or the storytelling, there's still something about not over rapping and delivering it right, and
there's certain songs you do that, and other songs
Exactly.
you sort of like make it so that everybody can get down with
make
it.
it relatable, make it connect,
Yeah.
make it stand out. Yeah, for sure. So that year was really important for me. Like, just elevated a lot of things. You know what I mean?
I think having a beat, from my perspective, is making the song that has the beat that makes that ass move. If the asses are moving, you can get away with everything else on top.
Yeah,
It's got to be good.
The beat's got to be there.
But
Yeah.
when the music makes the ass shake, that's it.
Hell yeah. Even like that year, I met a lot of the producers that became. I mean, some I already knew before, but like I work with so many different people. I kind of found the sound and my go-to producers, and like, you know what I mean?
Dope.
Hell yeah. Now we're here.
It was inspiring as, when we were doing the show that year, every Monday to watch you come in and have all these different, and then you performed them every week.
Yeah, man. It
That
wasn't
was
easy,
really
I'm
cool
not
to
gonna
watch.
lie.
No
'cause,
lip
like,
sync.
No lip sync.
Yeah.
Nah, exactly. So memorizing a fucking song every time. Like, you got your go-tos, right? Like, let's say you do a show and there's songs you've performed a million times, and like, those.
Yeah,
you know
you
what I'm
got
saying?
those. It's
But when it's a brand new song and you ain't perform it ever, you could record it and shit, but like, memorizing it and performing it, and then next week, and 7 days goes quicker than you think, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Like, you're
The
doing different
vortex.
shit too that week, right? So like, oh shit,
got-
I gotta
you still got life
perform
all day
something in
long.
2 days. Like,
Hey
you know
man,
what I mean?
I give myself that same anxiety, man. Like when it's a new song in the set list, or it's a feature, and a motherfucker's asking you to perform it with them, or they want to do a video, and like you don't it, but you don't know it.
it fully, yeah.
Oh man, that is like some of the worst anxieties. But like that's you got to give yourself as much prep time as possible.
No, for sure. And
If
we
you
don't
try-
lip sync and shit, you know what I mean? Like, we spit it live, so.
And if you're trying to cut out your own space of real estate in what's going on, you know what I mean? That's what you got to do.
Yeah, you gotta put in the work.
You can't
bro.
just show up every once in a while.
It's
No,
those
absolutely.
sacrifices.
Yeah.
You can't show up every once in a while. You got to show up every time.
Every time, bro.
Yeah, and
Even
you
the
did.
way I met Be Real, I've told the story before, but you were on Soul Assassins Radio as a guest, and I just happened to be in the building because they used to do it like at Backside, if you guys remember. It was like a store, basically, like it was open to the public. So there was like a little audience every time. So I used to go just in case who's going to be the guest or whatever. You never know. And then Be Real was the guest, and they asked me, I was just there. They're like, yo, you want to get on and spit like a freestyle real quick on air, like next to Be Real? I'm like, hell yeah. But I had to be ready for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
because it wasn't, again, it wasn't prepared before. I just happened to be there. So, and I feel like I took advantage of that opportunity,
you did. You
'Cause that
smoked that
eventually
mic.
led to you hitting me up. So
Yeah, you killed that freestyle. Like I remembered it, and I was like, okay, yeah, we got to get him over on.
yeah, even a few months later, I ran into you a couple times at events, and you were like, "Oh, you the kid from that freestyle, that Soul Assassins Radio, right?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "Okay, he still remembers, like just from that." You know what I mean? So that was dope.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when
man.
MCs leave an impression, I mean, that's the thing about you. Anytime you get on the mic or you're gonna do something, you leave an impression, and that is important because that's people remember that shit and they fuck with you based off the impression you left, unless it's a bad one. And I never seen you do that. So
Yeah.
you know, you stay consistently like fucking, killing the look that you're fucking doing in terms of performances and shit like that and recording. You know what I mean? So like I think that is like a great foundation right there, because a lot of motherfuckers just don't have that.
Can't please
Unfortunately,
everyone.
Consistency is key,
Always
man.
gonna be haters.
Of
true
course.
that.
You ain't making the music for the people you can't please, and the haters, you're making it for all the people that like it.
Yeah, hey, listen, the haters, like I drink their tears when I win. So,
There it is.
Bars.
know what I'm saying? I just splash that in a cup.
That shit is salty.
Yep.
That's hard.
What I'm drinking
That's
is
a
so
lot.
what I'm drinking is so sweet I could use a little salt.
You need that salt to stay hydrated.
I drink your tears, haters.
Yo.
Best
Keep
statement
crying.
Best statement I've heard in a long time.
Oh man.
Hell yeah.
You got any other strains that you gonna push out behind the Lost Angel?
We definitely have some ideas, you know what I mean? But with me, it always kind of starts with songs, you know what I mean? So I got a few songs that we feel is a perfect strain, if that
Like
makes
the
any
jump
sense.
off,
the
yeah.
title,
Totally,
with the
totally.
whole,
That's rad.
you know what I mean? So we got a couple, we already working on designs and stuff, but we're not rushing it, you know what I mean? This is it for now.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I got a lot of like big records coming next year. Like I kept them, you know, COVID obviously changed a lot. We couldn't perform, clubs are not open. So I had a whole schedule for the year that like
Everybody should just got
everybody
fucking
flipped it, but
yeah.
I've been consistent since that Berner album. Dropped a joint with Jeremiah called King James with Scott Storch on the beat. Fucking blew up for me. We did it right during the Lakers was in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's an ice cold song too.
Yeah, bro. And that's funny too. Me and Jeremiah did that about a year ago, and I was planning on dropping it during All-Star Weekend. You know what I mean? King James. It's just a banger, but it's kind of like dedicated to LeBron. But then Kobe died January 26th.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm not going to
Rest in
drop a
peace.
song King James right now for sure. Rest in peace. 2 weeks after that, it just didn't feel right.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
What I mean? So I held it. We're like, I will just drop it during playoffs, April, May. Then COVID hit, and the whole fucking NBA season gets,
Yeah.
canceled for a while. We're like, I can't drop it again. So held on to it again, and then finally when the season came back and Lakers were looking good, and we're like, yo, I think they're
yeah.
gonna win the whole thing,
Oh,
man. Like, we
yeah.
gotta drop this. So we dropped it during
That's
playoffs,
right.
and, obviously we won. But that was,
Hell
and
yeah.
that song is my highest streamed song ever right now. So
Shit, that was
that's
the
dope.
that was the good luck
Yeah.
slap right there,
Hell
Papa.
yeah. Hey,
Shit.
man.
That was for your patience.
I like to
Yeah.
believe so, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Put
like
that energy out there.
You practiced some control, and you were rewarded for it.
yeah, it came out in the time that it had to come out. You
Exactly.
know what I'm saying? It maybe if you would have released it before, it doesn't have the same impact.
Impact. No, absolutely.
And
I
thanks
believe
to
that.
the Rona, it made everybody more hungry for some new stuff.
Fuck
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
If any, yeah, like everything like that is up. Like entertainment, movies being streamed, fucking podcasts, music, all that shit,
Yeah,
video
all
games.
content.
It's most especially video games, like a motherfucker. Yeah, it's got motherfuckers locked in there. You know what I'm saying? So if you come up with any kind of new shit that's creative, that can be put out on all these different platforms, man, motherfuckers are going to it.
Bad times,
It's-
but good times to be creative.
It's the
that.
blessing and the curse.
That's what I've been saying.
You know what I'm saying? You have now time to get in touch with you, get in touch with your family, get in touch with Elaine. You know what I'm saying? Not the girl, Elaine. Like a path,
That part.
and learn something.
For sure. Yeah, you got time to like create a lot too,
Yeah, be creative.
That's like the first couple of weeks of quarantine, we're all kind of bumming it, I feel. And then, some of us were like, yo, this is actually time we can make use of, you know? And I started just creating as much as possible.
And well, that's what you got to do, man. I mean, there's adversity in life, man, and the strong people always find a way to get around it, get through it.
That's right. Strong.
And the strong. Yeah.
Only for the strong.
And along the way, we help people that maybe, can't get there as easily, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But realistically, we got to remain, with the mentality that we can survive and push through and do all the things that we want to fucking do. I mean, we got to slow our roll and, you know, all that. But eventually, you know, things will get sort of normalized. But up to that point, you still got to, you know, continue to do what you do. And if that's be creative there's plenty of room to do that right now. Even though we can't be on the road, we can still do shows like live streams and shit like that and keep it moving for people. You know what I'm saying? We may not have the crowd in front of us.
Not yet.
Which is the selfish part for us, because like we want to see people flipping out.
You want to feel that energy.
Well,
We want to feel that energy.
But it's the same for all these athletes in all their sports. They're being deprived of what they really do because the you know, playing a game, regardless of what the game you're playing is, the best part about it is that vibe with the audience.
Right.
So these people are out there doing glorified practice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the first thing I thought when I was watching the Tyson fight.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, I didn't realize there's not gonna be any people.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't
But they still pipe that noise in to keep you under the
That's the
illusion
funniest
that
thing,
you
the
think
fake
you're
noise,
watching
yeah.
the same
Well,
shit.
here's the thing, though. I mean, you know, we come from an industry that it's built off of, you know, giving and receiving energy in terms of, you know, the music and the connection between the people.
Yeah, the art.
The energy we create with the art that we're playing for people, and the energy they're giving back and their reaction on impact.
The art
right?
gets its real power
Right.
from that exchange.
But think about it like this. When we were starting, we didn't have that audience.
That's facts.
We had to be creative and do this shit without them being around.
We didn't have no internet to build an
It's
audience.
even worse when you have an audience that's not reacting.
Right.
By
but
going and being in front of people.
this is true. But I'm saying before you were in front of one person, it was you and the guys rehearsing and
Right.
doing not necessarily a show, but rehearsing for a show without a band. I mean, without any fans, and that's for any of us. I mean, shit, with
sure.
hip hop cats, it's like you hit the ground running. You don't even really do those rehearsals. You think you know the song, you go
Jump
do
on
shows,
stage.
and jump on stage, and you don't really know shit. But
But your music and your art, it got better.
yes,
Doing that with the exchange. The more you were in front of an audience, the better your music got. Your music got because you learned that you got to vibe on that exchange,
Yep.
and you know what really hit. with
Yeah,
your
that-
people.
What's
that's
gonna
what-
work?
'cause
So you
that's
knew what's gonna work at a live
Yeah,
show.
that's-
What's not for sure.
yeah, that's the other part of it. You know, we come to rely on that.
Yep.
And you see people that, like, if they don't get that feedback from their crowd, they're totally defeated. And what you got to realize is that every crowd enjoys something different.
Yeah.
I mean, enjoys it in a different way. Like, this crowd might be more fucking crazy than this crowd. This crowd might be more reserved and relaxed and conservative.
It's
but
crazy
they
when you
enjoyed
travel to certain cities.
Oh,
Really
yeah.
have like, you could tell it's like that type of crowd. You know what I mean? It's like
The crowd
crazy.
there, it's your audience that's there, but your audience is made up of different types of people. You know, some people there for us, you know, they're there for the heavier songs. Other people are there for the more mellow stuff. So there's multiple audiences within the audience.
And what do you think the hardest one to do? The hardest part of any entertainment industry to do right now is without a crowd. I'd say comedy.
Oh yeah.
oh man, yeah.
Yeah, because comedy is a complete is really, you know, I'm not saying dependent, but is a very important part of comedy is that interaction with the crowd, clowning on someone, them trying to clown on you.
People got to laugh at the punchlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Certain comedians get on a roll from
Yeah.
the audience's reaction, to
Crowd
where the
reaction.
timing is just like
Audience will change your skit.
hell yeah.
You had a routine to the audience.
sir.
You're like, whoa, wait a minute.
Yeah,
what
maybe
about
I-
this?
I got to rewrite that joke.
Yep.
Yep.
Seen it happen.
I mean, that's how they write, right? They literally go on stage every night and just see what works.
Same thing with rap, though. It started out with battles. You know what I mean? If you ain't got no one to battle with, you know what I mean?
What were we going to say, Zone?
No, I'm saying I would imagine it's different. Sometimes people have like an actor. Sometimes some people are able to freestyle a little bit better. Like it's different for I think like all the different acts. If you go like to an open mic or if you go like a show at the Comedy Store, you'll get like a variety of different people and like some of these people don't even need shit. Like a motherfucker like Joey Diaz will just go up there and just talk about his life.
Yeah, he's freestyling like a motherfucker.
and have you hooked.
But that's a great thing.
Yeah.
When you could freestyle jokes off the head like that, that's a gift.
But
That's a real gift, bro.
that would be experience though. He's been doing it for such a long period of time. You know, it's not like a routine. That's his life. That's how he's like that whether he's performing or not.
You know, I think some comedians are turned on all the time. They're on all the time, and some are not on all the time. And you, like, some of them are moody as fuck. You approach them at the wrong time, they will snap.
Right.
They will snap on your ass.
But that would go with it because I mean, part of what makes comedy so great is all its truth factor. You know, dealing with the reality of it being whatever they're talking about.
Yeah.
That's how it becomes funny because you know everybody relates to it. That totally happens.
It's one of the hardest games, but it's the most needed because
Yes.
people need to laugh.
Yes.
You know what I'm
Laughter
saying?
is healing.
Yeah, laughter is healing like a motherfucker.
Scientifically proven to heal people
It's
with
like
laughter.
it's like doing 100 sit-ups. If you were the right comedian right there, dog, you
Yep.
fucking laughing, belly aching laugh. That's your abs getting the workout, man.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone to a couple shows where the next morning I wake up, I'm like, damn, that was a really funny show, and I could feel it.
Yep.
From laughing from the moment you sit down to the time you walk out. Like, you just laughing your ass off.
I've seen comedians make Bobo cry. They so funny, like he can't help it. Just
Yeah,
tearing.
dude, I start crying when shit's fucking. When
Yeah, I've
shit's
seen
that
you.
Funny.
When shit's
Hell yeah.
hilarious.
Yeah, like I can't stop, dude. And it's like that's how you know, like, and I really like. I'll continue laughing, bro. Like I don't care. That shit to me is like nothing
Yeah.
feels that good.
Like that guy on his birthday table.
Yeah, that clip, that shit's the best clip ever. I'll fucking laugh at that clip.
It
forever.
doesn't matter
What clip
when
is
you.
this?
So this dude is having a birthday party, right? And he's on a table kind of like this, maybe a little bit smaller, right? And he's got his birthday cake. He's got his friends around him. They totally start fucking with him, and
Like
then
they push his face on the cake, right?
Yeah.
But the dude pushes it, and this is like a Hispanic family. There's an array of a cake and soda and shit and sandwiches on the table, right? So they push his face really hard. And like he tries to resist, like nah, and one dude pushes it hard, and the whole table falls, and he falls over, the table breaks, and it's
All the food.
and it's so fucked up because he's just looking like it was my birthday, like
yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter when you play that shit. This motherfucker just breaks out laughter and starts crying, like crying out of laughter.
sometimes shit is that funny.
So
dude.
it is though, like, cause there's shit that was so funny that made me tear up. I mean, I think we've all had one of those moments.
Oh, I tried to.
Or try, yeah.
Could we consider stage 5 where the flavor at the very beginning is still right there at the very end?
That's the bonus stage right
Yeah.
there.
I mean,
Stage
Yeah.
five.
Like
Bonus
it's still
Hell yeah.
delicious in its most burnt up phase.
Look at that.
Hell to the yeah.
Hell yeah.
Word up, man.
Like I wanted to put it out, but I'm like, well, it's still got a little bit more, and it's pretty good. Why would I
Still
do
tasting
that?
good.
Yeah. That's the key, man. You know, because a lot of fucking joints you smoke, you get halfway through them.
Yep, the halfway point.
And sometimes the flavor changes for the good, but most oftentimes it's like not so good. It
the
changes
same.
flavors, and you're like, okay, now
It
it's
tastes like smoke sometimes.
yeah, it's
Like-
burning hot,
Like
especially if it's drier.
there's certain weeds that like
Ash.
halfway point. It would just taste like smoke, and you're just like, man.
Yeah, that's why you'll see like motherfuckers put their joints there's still maybe a quarter left, but there's a quarter left.
When you put it out
Right.
like this much right here.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right
That-
there. And
That's when you know the weed was it was good, but it wasn't all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit, no one's gonna leave that quarter joint. They're gonna fucking be like, you'll see very little of it left on a
To the
tip.
roach.
Yup. Shit, there is no roach. It's just all smoked the fuck up.
Yeah,
That's
that
when
was-
you
that
know
was
you-
delicious. Thank you.
That's when you
Yeah,
know
it
you
was.
got the win-win.
Yeah, this shit is delicious.
Yeah. Armin coming in the game with bars and some weed.
Trying to
Word
be
up,
like
bro.
you, bro.
Have
made-
a good combo.
man,
Yes.
extracts of
Hell
this.
yeah. Huh?
Is there dabs of this yet?
No, not yet. This is we just have the flour now.
Yeah.
But the plan is to do all that. You know what I mean?
Word up,
Probably
man.
gonna taste good in extracts too.
Hell yeah.
Those are good terms.
That's what's up, man. So what you got cracking next?
So I just dropped a video called Smoke Smoke. It was actually off the album I did with Berner a couple months ago, but we oh, shit. That's step 4.
Step 4.
Yeah, but we just dropped this strain, so we like it's the perfect time to drop that song. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
called Smoke Smoke, and my man AD's on it. We just dropped that a couple days ago. It's really dope. It's one of those first person point of view like type
Yeah.
videos, so it's kind of like a
That's
story.
dope.
Oh, I did
So,
kind of
yeah,
notice
man.
that the preview.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was like it had that camera view.
Yep. So we're just gonna ride out the rest of the year and then with a lot of new music next year.
Hey,
know?
when you're ready to come drop some more bars, man, you let us know. I'm setting
know
up
it.
for it.
For sure.
I'm setting up for it, Papa.
For sure. Let's start the next year off strong. Let's do that like top of the year sometime.
Word up, man. I
Hell
want to
yeah.
thank you for coming in and dropping the
Thank
flavors on us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You know,
Delicious.
yeah. You know, this is home for you. So you know, anytime
Thank you, my
you
brother.
stepping through, it's you know,
Much appreciated.
it's family coming back in.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Word up. Hey, we're going to get to this break. We'll be back with more of the Dr. Greenthumb podcast right after this.
Breal TV is on.
I gotta roll this herb. Alright, you're gonna see some shit right now. Let's go across the street. It's time.
You could throw your litter out without getting fined for it right here.
You can fucking throw some trash out. You can smoke some crack. Use a foot east to hell crack. You do all that shit. You can fucking write on the walls. Who gives a
Rise,
fuck?
Clyde.
We got a car coming. Everybody watch out.
This how you get away from police, man.
What's up, Ito? How you doing?
You know, my first performance in East LA.
Congrats.
You know what I'm saying?
What do you think of this alley, dog?
This is a smooth getaway. They won't catch us on right here. Look, I could easily hop this right here, end up to the next alley. This is
Alright.
the shortcut. You know what I'm saying? I could tag my name up right here. I could write new crack ever right here. That shit'll take 8 days to burn out, man. The stuff a lemon this motherfucker right here, man.
Keep the stash in, you heard?
Get a fucking light on fire.
There's probably some fiends out here who could take this to the scrap yard and get paid for it. That's what these alleys is for, too. This is a big boy.
Bomba clot.
Rise, Clyde. This shit right here is dope, man. This like the shit we seen in fucking Boys in the Hood. Remember when Ricky was running?
LA, dog.
That's what the alley's for, too. You try to get away if you want, but you get hit in your back. Remember when Ricky was, Ricky! Oh, he hit the wrong alley, didn't he? He hit the wrong alley, champ. Yeah, this is dope.
Look at that.
This fight right here. Palm tree. You gonna get this shit back to Hell's Roof, man. Nothing right.
Breal TV is on.
No, E-Zone, I've never done whippets, dog. Oh, we're back. Sorry. Hello. This is the Dr. Greenthumb podcast.
Steady flow. I had thought I discovered like the secret of the universe with that thing on a steady flow, like just a steady stream coming in. I was just like, I figured it out.
Oh, whippets?
Yeah, like no, I was getting a root canal. This is years ago, and I had the nice flow on the tank while I was getting it done, and I had discovered the secrets of the universe with that setting it was on. I was feeling great. Best thing ever. We're talking about that nitrous, just in case you didn't know.
Yeah, whippets. Whip it good.
Oh, there's no whipping that. That was a monster whippet.
Right.
V-Real's not a fan.
No, I didn't say I was a fan or wasn't a fan.
What do you think of them?
I don't.
Your
I
daddy
don't.
zone?
What?
Right. Yes. Hello, Bobo.
Hello there. How are
Welcome
you?
back.
Yeah, I was right here. I was right here. What's going on, man?
Bobocado's back.
Bobocado's back.
Can I say something in regards to Eric Bobo yesterday?
This light's off over here in case you guys
It
are not
is.
seeing this, but
Called
yes, you
Greenthumb.
may.
Eric Bobo abandoned his partner here yesterday.
Oh boy.
Oh man,
Bobo
I
caught
was. Can you
abandoned-
explain what happened?
Oh, that's right. Hey,
No, it's not. I did not
You abandoned
abandon him.
when did he leave?
You left him for dead, dude.
No, I did not.
Oh, dude.
That I did not. No, I did not.
L for D.
I let him rest.
You left him for Deadmatic.
No, I did no. While I did the show, the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, you know, I was there.
And you forgot him.
No, not at all.
You
he was
forgot him.
resting.
He was resting his eyes.
So that he was resting his mind, body, and soul.
You felt bad waking him up?
He was out.
And then he was really out. And then it went down, you know. Said, yo, you all right? You know, we were talking and everything like that. I mean, he was... He had some water and everything like that. He was
He was dead, man.
It was rough for him. What did I do? I didn't do anything.
You know, I'd like to debate that.
Have a cookie, C-minus.
I did. I had the best thing about it is when he offered them to Rhett yesterday, and he's like, "Here, Rhett, try these cookies." And I looked over at Bobo, and Bobo shot me this look.
Like, you better not say shit,
And I
motherfucker.
was like, "All right." And then take two.
He took two, huh?
Uh-oh.
No,
He ate two on the air.
He ate
ate
wait,
two.
so he ate one or two here,
No, he ate two here.
two here, and then two over there.
Yeah. He ate when we got off air when everyone walked out. I
Yeah.
said, I'm gonna have another cookie.
What are those cookies? 30 mil?
And
Yeah.
then he said, "Me too."
Yeah, they're 30.
So I didn't know about the third one. So then we did our thing, right? We was playing and we was doing our thing and everything was cool. And I thought the things was cool. But then he says, "Yo, man, I'm kind of like, man, I felt something really like weird." I says, maybe it was a cookie.
He took him out. He took himself out the game.
I mean, and then you had said, "Yo, the cookies." You had said, you had mentioned
I
that.
said they're lightly dosed.
You did mention that.
90
I didn't
milligrams.
I didn't double the mention.
Oh boy.
I didn't do it, but you mentioned it, so
I
it was
did.
in there.
Wow.
So, yeah, what happened is that during our set, he said he was starting to feel a little something and everything. And then he was stuck standing behind the DJ booth for a good 20 minutes.
Got stuck.
He was normal as fuck at first,
Yes.
Wait,
but
you left
maybe
him
by
there.
the time I left, it was.
I mean, we were doing our set.
Melted.
This happened during the set. Like, if we had started maybe 10 minutes before,
And it's again, I say, for those who don't necessarily do edibles, like that's not your regular, that's not your Reggie.
Don't start with them.
Yeah, don't
go big.
when the cookies are good, you better regulate how many you take, Poppy. Or you're gonna be on the couch.
If you make a delicious edible, a cookie or whatever it is that you make, I believe that you should make it with less dosage. I mean, make the big ones, you know, the higher dose for the people who really want it and can respect and use it.
Edible.
Kitty wants that 500
But
milligram.
if if you just want to munch down on delicious treats, you know,
I mean,
have
they're
the lower
great.
dose so that way you can eat more because you're gonna want to eat more if it's delicious.
Yeah.
I had already
And if
had
they're
like
if they're
4.
strong, if the dosage is strong and you're putting them down, night.
Oh, see, that is the fucking fuck of fucks because like when it's real good,
Yeah.
you don't want to stop eating it because it's good. But
But that was my Pop-Tart experience. The Pop-Tart was delicious. You know, we were already like 5-6 joints deep. Who knows how many dabs, whatever, and all
Yeah,
that.
low dose
And
it when
so I was already, I already had the munchies. I was like, damn, this is good. 200 milligrams, Psh, whatever.
I can hang.
Man,
Ain't
yeah.
got shit on me.
I think
Yeah.
I felt that Pop-Tart during our set on that last Friday.
See, yeah, you had a Pop-Tart,
Yeah.
you know, and everything like that. So yeah, I was on 4 cookies.
Pop-Tart gonna
yesterday.
get you.
But yeah, but we got through our set, but he felt it, so he was stuck for a minute, and then he went straight to the couch where he was on real stuck.
He was
mode.
on park, dog.
Man, he parked it.
That's where I got stuck.
He was
after a Pop-Tart.
And then I will try
That
to,
is
you
the
know,
magnetor. That's the magnet. That's the magnet couch right there. When you are like on some shit right
So
there.
I'm gonna stay on this couch until whoever's last here. You know, I'm gonna get as much couch time as I can. Before
I know that it was kind of serious when I was I was talking to him. I said, "Man, do you need any food? You want me to get you something?" And he just looking at me, and the mouth was moving, but nothing was coming out. Like,
Yeah.
he was like,
He's speaking in tongues and shit.
I'm like, whoa, man, son.
Yeah.
Wow.
Salute to Rapmatic though,
Man,
man.
that is my
a
man, my
soldier.
bro. You know,
Yeah.
it has happened a
dude, for
couple
sure.
of times. You know, I haven't seen him in a minute, so I was really
look,
happy to see him.
That's how you did your homie, dog.
No. I
seen him in-
haven't
seen him in a pit and you devastated him.
Wait a sec. You left him with me, dude. You made him my responsibility. You left him behind the turntables. You're like, all right, peace out. Then I sat there
Bobo
with
said
him
peace.
for like 45 minutes.
Well, no, I didn't leave him behind the turntables. I went over there when he was on the turntables, and he told me personally, I'm stuck.
Yeah, he was stuck.
It wasn't like
He
Kenny
told me,
Loggins.
so it's like at this point, it's like, you know, I can't move your legs for you. The best thing to do is just like
Just lay here.
just relax, and
Be in the cradle of comfort.
and then when you feel it, you'll be able to make yourself over to point B, which was the couch. And I had gone to the restroom. I come back, and he did just that. He was right there on the couch.
The couch was the savior.
And he was there for the next few hours because the podcast was a couple of hours
couch-
and everything like that. And even an hour or so after the podcast, he was still there on the couch.
Because you know that couch is like the loving hands of God, just like cradling you right there, so taking you through your journey, dog, in your own head. You ain't really physically going anywhere, but in your head, it's a journey. When you've hit that point, when you got to sleep it off, you have hit the journey.
Yes.
And it's all, the journey depends, like, the how the journey goes depends on you.
It's true.
It could be beautiful, or it could be a rocky road, or it could be, you know what, lights out, because this is just too much. I'm gonna close the window real quick. I'm gonna put the fucking blinders on and ride this out in the dark.
The best thing that he could do is just like rest.
Yep.
And just rest it out and ride it out.
Drink some water.
And drink some water, which
Drink
I
some water.
supplied him with. You supplied him with ample. I supplied him with water.
H2O.
Yes. When I asked him if he wanted anything, else, did he want a s'more? There was some s'mores there that were 20 milligrams. When I mentioned that, that's when his eyes opened up. And he looked at me like, no. So he was there. You know what I'm saying? He was there.
He was there. He
was
just
there.
wasn't there.
You know what I mean?
He was there and he wasn't.
That's That's my bro right there.
He said I gave him some care.
You know
Skinny
what's,
Pablo.
I gave him
you know what's
care.
crazy that I was left to close up.
E-Zone was like,
I didn't even notice like when he left or if Razzie took him. Like for all that I know, I could have just closed up and he would have still been on the couch because I don't remember going up to him and saying, hey, like did that dude wake up? Like,
well, he was here a couple of hours after the podcast ended. Like everybody's playing video games. He's just sitting there on the couch for like hours, dude. And he was asking me for a ride home. I was like,
hey, can you give me a ride?
He's like, you're going to Long Beach? Oh, yeah. Can you drop me in Cerritos? I'm like, okay, well, shit.
Oh, man, he lucked out right there, bro.
But
he totally lucked out.
no, but he got up. He managed.
Bobo, you were supposed to drive him to Cerritos.
I didn't know. I didn't know he was going to drive him. He didn't ask me to drive him to Cerritos.
Cold. He asked Ross, dude.
No, we were in negotiation about it. I was like, okay, I gotta go eat, but you know, I'm down. But then he was like, fuck it, I'll just drive, you know.
He never asked me at any point.
Damn,
Yo,
Bobo,
he never asked
I'm not
me.
getting faded out around you, dog. You're just gonna leave me
you let him
hanging.
drive, Raz, dude?
Yeah, you know what he had to say after the whole thing? Like when he was walking out the door, he's like, man, Bobo, he's back. He's back.
He's back.
Bobo is back.
Damn.
Then he left. And that was it. I was like, man,
That's 1998 Bobo right there.
It's almost like that time. See, I hear him talking right now. But it's like that time that, I was on the bus. We were all on the tour bus. And for some reason, I was sleeping, and I was left on this tour bus. No one came and checked on me. I woke up and the bus was dark. The bus was black. And I looked, it was awful quiet. Usually I'm hearing something like, the TV or something like that. I heard nothing, not even the engine running.
That's when you on your Mecadega dose?
Man, and then I wound up that I was with the bus in New Jersey since you can't keep them in New York.
Oh, that's right.
Damn.
You were out there by the Walmart. So I'm like, I opened up the door of the bus, and I look outside, and I'm like, where the fuck am I?
He woke up in the apocalypse, Doc.
And then I'm like, what the fuck? And these guys were just comfortable in their hotel room, just comfortable and knowing that I was still on the bus. They knew.
Hey, listen, I don't know who the tour manager was at the time, but they were supposed to, go get Bobo out of his bunk and be like, yo, we're at the hotel.
Nope.
They didn't do that.
I went to Jersey with the bus. And that's where the bus driver, I don't know where the bus driver is.
He's in his room.
Basically, yes.
He went to his room. You got just straight left.
That was the funniest shit because we all woke up and, when we usually meet up in my room to smoke or whatever, we noticed that Bobo was not present. We're like, what? Hey, what happened to Bobo?
They're off in Secaucus.
I don't know. I don't know. Because we got into the hotel late as fuck. You know what I mean? It was like one of them, we got in late and we're playing the next day type shit. And so nobody noticed. We were all just like getting our shit and getting on to our room. Nobody noticed this guy not get out of his bunk.
Man, I didn't know. The shit was dark in there, so I didn't know how to turn on the bus. I don't know how to do none of this shit. I am like not handy at all in this shit. So I'm literally fucked right there. You know what I mean? Luckily, I had battery on my phone.
He was
you
like,
know what
I see dead people.
So what am I going to have to do? Do I have to stay here tonight? Because eventually the bus was going to get back to you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But, I made it back. So I made it back to the
Just
hotel.
a quick train ride underneath.
Oh, my God. It was, wow. Yeah.
Was there security on the premises at the time?
Nope.
We were on a street. The bus, was on a lonely street.
On a lonely street.
One of those lonely streets with like one light. one big ass light shining down, and I'm looking out, and there was nobody but like one or two people just walking, like shouldn't have been walking.
So where am I?
A lonely New Jersey back street.
New Jersey back street, that anything could be going down
Spider-Man
right
wasn't
there.
even gonna help you out there, bro.
Nobody,
It's got
no
that
help.
smell.
Man.
It's got that grime on it.
Jersey is a different thing,
Well, that part of Jersey.
especially where they park the buses.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
be there.
don't forget, to get up out of your bunk.
So, yeah. Lesson learned to all you aspiring, musicians, bands out there that get on the tour bus, be up, when it's time to get off the bus, because you'll go where the bus go, if your tour manager isn't on point.
And it's way the fuck out.
Oh, man, that was fucked up. So, yeah, man.
I'm sorry to hear that.
So, yeah,
I was there, but
yeah. Anyway. So, yeah, so to my brother, Red Matic, my partner, Cyber Junkies partner, it was great to see you yesterday. And and I'm glad that you joined us. And, yeah, we had a blast. And I hope you all right, son.
He's fine now. That was days ago.
I hope you're all right. And I'm sorry, son.
that was perfect, Bobo.
It was perfect.
Red, hey, that's Bobo. Hey, we want to thank everybody right now for listening and watching and all that. If you're not already subscribing, subscribe. Smash on that subscribe button. Then hit that fucking bitch right next to it, which is the all notification bell, all right? And get down with our content. We drop Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tell a friend, share this shit out, man. Don't be bogarting it, all right? Know what I'm saying? Do it. We might be giving something away before the end of the show. We'll see. We'll see how we feel after these next couple joints here and shit. So, yeah. But hello, everybody. Just watching the show.
Brick City Bobo.
We salute you. We got Brick City Bobo in the house, a.k.a. the Big Sleep.
Big sleep.
The Big Sleep, eh? That's his name, dog. The Big Sleep.
Big sleep.
Some in other universes that are parallel to this one, he is known as the Deep Sleep. Psychedelic dreamer.
Yeah. Sometimes, man.
Sometimes, man.
Sometimes. But I know what's going on at all times, you know what I mean?
Oh, really?
Sometimes.
60% of the
60%, 60.
It works.
60%.
Sometimes. Hey, how about the fact that they're talking about decriminalization federally, like
It
across
passed
the
in the
board.
House, right?
It passed in the Casa Homes.
They ain't gonna do it in the
Now it's
Senate.
in the Senate.
Ain't gonna pass.
That would be too radical.
Hey, listen, there's there are a couple of Republicans that are deep in the cannabis game.
It'll pass.
So I would not be surprised if it does pass.
It'll pass.
Hey,
Because-
stranger things have happened this year.
Yeah.
So if it does become legalized or decriminalized, then holy shit.
Yeah, there was a fucking huge Republican that was anti fucking cannabis for a long time, and then the minute it got legalized
Shame
in
on
the
that person.
it got legalized in a couple of states. He flipped
Congrats.
and got a group of investors along with himself to invest in a bunch of cannabis
Damn right. Get that
companies
money.
and stuff.
Early
He's been
on.
getting money.
An early investor.
So I would imagine that he's the model for the other guys right now that are like, hey, listen, I got this money over here. Better come get it. So don't be surprised if it gets passed.
Cannabis is the number one cash crop.
They've been saying it for years, and it's
My
the
whole
truth.
life, it's been the number one cash crop.
It's real shit.
It hasn't stopped.
Never stop. That's the second oldest profession.
Well, that'll be cool because, like, regardless, you won't get charged for fucking carrying it. You know what I'm saying? And some people are going to, get their records wiped clean with this type of shit right here. So,
Yes. It's terrible, all these people's lives that have been destroyed for pot. Like, of all things, to have your life wrecked where you lose your freedom for fucking weed.
I think as long as they're not attached to tax evasion and a violent crime, they're gonna let those folks out real quick.
Hopefully.
Maybe they should. They were supposed to in the first place, depending on the states you were from. Not
Right.
federally, obviously, but yeah. But that's a good deal, man. That's another step forward. Shit.
Hopefully it makes it.
Yeah.
It'll make it.
It would be nice.
I don't know, man. As much as, I mean, at the same time, I'm 50-50. I'm like, if it does become decriminalized, holy shit, what an awesome thing. But it almost is kind of set up to like, nah, hold up. They're not going to let it pass
Well,
because
realistically, it's up. They could say, it's up to every state to decide that
The
for
majority
themselves.
of the people want it. That's just the fact.
They
It's
could
been
say-
that way forever.
that's true.
We're cool with it, but it's up to the state. That's what it's going to come down to. If the state wants it, they're going to have it. They're not going to get in the way of it. If they don't want it, they're not going to force it on them.
There you go. Sounds
80-20 rules everything, and I'm 100% certain that 80% wants it. Just over the whole population. 80% of our population is like, yeah, I like the weed. Bring it on.
Yeah. I would say that's pretty
4
close.
out of 5 dentists would agree.
I'd say that's pretty close.
really close.
I mean, I can't dispute those numbers.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, and the other thing is that they're talking about the NBA will not test players for cannabis.
Which is amazing.
That's fucking awesome.
80% of them be smoking it.
Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That is the truth.
Yeah.
That is the truth. They can't really say it, obviously, because they're under contract and they don't want to get penalized and get any of their money taken from them. But that is the truth. And now you'll see more. I don't know if you'll see it because, with sports, it's funny. They'll say, we allow it, but we don't want you promoting it. Like baseball players, they can smoke cannabis now. They can use it whatever way, but they cannot, while they are under contract, endorse it or have any part of a company. You know what I mean? They can consume it and all that, but they cannot be promoting or owning
But
any.
that's because it's still federal. It's a
Well, that they
it's
don't.
not a federal
Well,
thing.
no. Think about it like this. It's not just that, but it's also that baseball is a all ages sport. All ages sport. Yeah. So fans from 5 years old to 60, 70 years old watch this game. What they're worried about is the baseball players being exposed or exposing themselves as to using cannabis in front of kids and influencing young kids that this is the shit. Now,
How do you think that they did that though? Like with alcohol, like how did they? You know what I mean? That same kind of thing, like. Because alcohol is a bad thing. Alcohol was like a prohibition. Alcohol kills, whatever that thing is, whatever. But how do you think that they did that? How do you think that they flipped it? And how maybe
politicians and these guys with a whole lot of money that were invested, they got it done backdoor deal style. Because they knew what kind of money it stood to make, and look at it today.
Kids are fine. I've smoked around all my friends' kids from all ages from the beginning of, and they all turned into great young adults.
Yeah, but not everybody thinks like that.
Never were like all about, man, I can't wait to get high because of Uncle Steph.
But not everybody thinks like that, Uncle Steph.
Yeah, it's true.
I might think like that, Uncle Steph, but not everybody does. You know what I'm saying?
It still requires a lot of people to be educated on weed.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go and
They'll be like, oh, it smells like tour.
Like I would never
Oh,
smoke.
it smells like Uncle Steph.
I can't smoke in front of somebody else's kids. I just cannot do it. I just will
like
not.
this.
Yeah.
I can't even smoke. Right now, I won't smoke in front of my kid.
Yeah.
I just won't. I won't do it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Nothing
I'm
wrong
just
with
saying.
it. People drink in front of their
I think there's a certain time.
Yeah.
Drink.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't trying to hotbox them out.
Yeah, like, you know, you're not,
Yeah, no. Fucking hotbox in the mouth, dog.
Put him in the car seat.
This has always been my perspective, right? If I'm already in the room and I'm smoking and you come in, you came into where I was already doing my thing. If I walk in and you're in there, I'm not about to light my shit up.
Well, here's the thing. If somebody with kids,
it's a who comes first.
If somebody with kids allows you to smoke in their crib with their kids around, that's not an on you thing. It's an on them. That is not a fucking good thing. But it's not on you.
It's on me.
It's on them. You know, they should at least tell you, hey, we don't smoke in front of our kids. Let's take that shit outside or something. So, you know, it's not necessarily on you at that point. It's
like,
on.
why you gotta be bored,
them.
bro?
I'm just saying.
I think if you want them to not smoke, smoke in front of them because they'd be like, that's gross.
I don't disagree with
hide
that.
it. They're like, what are you hiding?
Hey, one time,
I'm saying I don't disagree with that at all because I think, you know, you're right on that. But it's just some people can't get past the fact that you're exposing them at such a young age. And
It's the age factor.
yeah, I mean,
that's the thing.
And you can get social services called on your ass for that shit like immediately.
there was a concert you guys had. It was a reggae concert. I think it was like a lot of reggae acts, right? But they were performing. They had this section where all the like Rasta people were at, and I saw this lady. She's just kicking it with a little baby in front of her, sitting down, and she was smoking a blunt. Yeah. And holding the baby, and I was like, that was just the coolest shit I saw at the concert. I just kept walking around. I was like, this is really happening.
Yeah.
And then I kept looking around, and I don't know, like Rasta people do that shit.
Hey,
Like,
it's crazy, yeah, because I mean, we'd do the smokeouts, and we'd see people with their, you know, newborns and you know, and strollers rolling around this fucking cannabis
they got
event.
a little mini swisher.
And I'm like, wait a minute, how did these motherfuckers let them in?
Right.
They put it in
It's an 18 and over deal, and y'all bringing your kids like at that age. It's crazy.
People take their kids to bars.
Yeah, I know.
You can do
I know, but
Yeah, you could take your kid to a bar. He ain't drinking.
you shouldn't though.
Back in the day when
But
we were
you
kids,
shouldn't.
You could, it's not a place for them to be.
That's not a fucking
Not
place
ideal.
for a kid to be. Come on, let's be 1,000.
I just didn't know you can do that.
No,
Like,
you can as long as they sell food in there.
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to get like a bar and cafe.
That's right.
That's the
Let's
key.
go have a steak at
If
the
you
bar.
want, if they sell
son.
food, then you can be in there.
Sit up here in this
exactly
high
it.
chair next to me.
The food makes it all right.
It makes it all right.
It makes it, you're more than welcome here, kid. Have a chicken nuggie.
If they got like steak fries and
Have a
shit.
nugget.
You know, my
Give me a
parents.
double and bring him some fries.
Oh
Yeah, see,
man.
that'd be pretty cool, man. It'd be like,
Fruit punch.
what if
too?
like I don't feel like bonding that day, but you know, after 2 shots, you know,
After 2 shots,
I'll
yeah.
fucking listen to your stories, kid.
Yeah, here. Lend me your ears, why? Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, my parents never they didn't smoke in front of me, but I knew something was up when I saw the top of the shoebox, because that's what they was using to kind of break up the weed and rolling. That was their rolling tray, top of the shoebox.
Did you go like this?
You know, when I saw all the leaves on there and shit like that, I thought it was like a game because I saw that my father had it, my brother had it, his friends had it. So that shit was like Monopoly. You know what I mean? It was like a board game. Wow. I said, y'all are playing leaves. How do you play? Well, I'm playing right now.
He said, I'm playing right motherfucking now, dog.
Motherfucking now.
I am now connoisseur.
Hey, didn't they
of
sell
my
beer at
stuff.
Chuck E. Cheese?
I think they used to.
When I was a kid, it was still normal and casual. Like grandparents, aunts, uncles, whatever, have a 6-pack on the bench seat. Like you could drink and drive and it was no big deal.
I do remember, people
Drink and drive?
in the 70s and 80s. Yeah, it was people.
The 70s and earlier,
So
have a drink on you, whatever, mixed drink, a beer.
They only started cracking down on it in the 80s, right?
let's
When
just
Mad
say
Mothers
hypothetically, it's 1978, and
had
I'm
a
driving, and I left Craft Beer Kings in 1978, and I wanted to crack one on the car.
You had one in the car. You was rolling.
Yeah.
And you didn't have your seatbelt on.
You didn't
And
even
you
have
didn't
a
have a
seatbelt.
seatbelt
You didn't
in
even
the
have a
car.
seatbelt.
Yup. You didn't have no
It wasn't a
goddamn-
requirement to have insurance.
Yeah, hey, remember when they used...
You didn't need to have
check
insurance.
this. How about, you remember when they used to let motherfuckers ride in the back of the pickups?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I rode in the back of many
Yes.
pickups.
Hey,
Sitting
that-
on the edge, like sitting on the rail.
You can't do that shit no more, but that used to be the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
That was
Yeah.
fun.
All that shit. So
Any
yeah.
island country still does it.
Yeah, they still do it.
Yeah,
we don't
we
do that
did a
shit
lot.
here.
Nah, man. You
Going down the freeway in the back of the truck.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Hey,
Got a
when you
little couch,
when you
like a little
think
mini
about
couch
it,
in the back, you're just kicking it on the couch.
Hey, when you think about it and you see the way motherfuckers drive today,
Oh hell no.
there's no fucking way
No fucking
that
way.
you
Just
would be
throw
back there
stuff?
like, hell no, bro.
No.
When
No.
you're a kid, you don't give a fuck.
You
It's
don't want it.
exciting.
Yep.
You
But
don't
when
want
you're
it.
older, you're like, oh, hell no, I ain't trying to be in the back of this shit.
I just start throwing shit at people. You
I
know what I
mean,
mean?
Yeah, those different times. You know?
I mean,
The no-
fireworks were legal in
Yep.
fucking L.A. County and shit like that.
Until they realized motherfuckers would burn each other's
Get
roofs
your
off
Red
by
Devil
accident.
fireworks. They were
People
called
still
Red
act like it's
Devil.
legal.
Yeah, for sure.
Red Devil.
Yeah,
You can
Red
get
Devil.
the different size boxes and shit.
Black cat.
I remember the
Freedom.
Black Cats. The ice cream truck used to sell fireworks, dude. I remember when I was a kid when it was still legal. I remember that was the thing about it. That was exciting. It's like, fuck ice cream, man. We were trying to blow shit up.
Dude, Freedom Fireworks used to have these.
Freedom.
Freedom.
Freedom Fireworks!
That sounds very patriotic.
Freedom fireworks. They had a patriotic box, the whole shit.
All that
Yeah.
shit, dude.
It was a gumbo of shitty little fireworks.
Yeah, you got the little sparklers.
Little starter kit.
the little
flowers.
shit, the little flower shit. They'll be like,
I
yeah,
haven't smoked
all
a
that
blunt in a
shit.
long time, but this shit tasted good as fuck. I was
else they had the
tripping,
Whistling
What's there?
Pete's.
tripping out.
The Whistling Pete's.
Whistling
Those dude, those shits were annoying
They're
as
annoying
fuck,
as
bro.
fuck. Or then they
those
changed it to
loud
Howlin'
as-
Pete's.
Yeah.
The
Piccolo
Pic-
Pete's.
Oh, wow, there's so many names for the Pete's.
I
I
remember
always like the
Piccolo
Roman candles
Pete's.
because you could just always shoot them at each other.
I hated those motherfuckers. The one straight blew up in my hand.
That happened to my bro.
Hey,
Roman
man.
candle.
Yeah. How many motherfuckers had a goddamn firecracker blow up in their hand, boy?
We all still have our fingers, dude.
Yeah, exactly. There's motherfuckers that held on to it just a little too longer. The quick fuse, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Smoked during the pregnancy.
Hell yeah. Smoking cigs.
Hey,
Smoking during
birth.
If that little fucking thing had enough in it, boy, that shit could
birth.
definitely tear your fingers right the fuck
Oh,
off.
man.
A M80
Oh,
or
for
a
sure.
M100, yeah, your hand
Yeah,
just
gone.
totally
See ya.
Yeah,
out of
dude.
here.
You're missing a couple fingers.
Doctors
you cannot-
were straight up doing. They had they had their cups to drink out at the hospital. They were having their sips there in their office.
Right there, yep. Right behind the fucking their little desk and
Yep.
shit. Like, here, I brought this in for midnight. I gotta go operate in 2 minutes, so let's get this off.
For real.
Yep.
Damn.
The motherfuckers is
People
touched
made,
on you.
People
real
made it. They lived.
Yep.
They did.
They did live.
They lived. They lived.
Yeah,
it.
you'd be a fool to hold anything like an M80 or M100. You gotta light that shit on the
Yeah,
ground
you
and
ain't-
get the fuck away from
Fuck
it.
away from
Remember
it.
We're
one of
gonna
those-
hold on to that. Darwin is going to surely show his presence and allow you to present yourself as what you really are.
I broke the public
Yup.
toilets with that shit.
Well said.
Darwin, allow me to reintroduce myself.
Check it out,
And also, like when you light the firework and then it's lighting, it's lit, and then it stops. And it then kind of like malfunctions. Do not go up to it and see and
leave
pick
it.
it up and say, "What the?
Yeah, don't
what's
pick
going
it up.
Don't do that.
Nah, never
Definitely don't pick it up.
Works, never works out.
No, that doesn't work out.
Just think of it as a trap.
Hey,
It's
but
waiting
see-
for your dumb ass to show up.
Hey, but see,
Boom!
but this is why they ban some, because motherfuckers don't know how to act with fireworks.
Yeah.
People don't know how to act.
It's
Period.
just, it's
Sometimes,
just the subject that is presenting itself. Then it could be whatever.
And in certain neighborhoods, the fireworks was fucking, you're grabbing your strap and you're shooting it in the air at midnight, bro.
Oh, yeah.
We used to hear that shit a lot.
Hell
Baka,
yeah.
baka, baka, braka.
Used to, they still do it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not over there like I was when I was.
You're
So
not hearing that.
I'm not hearing that.
Well, let me
But
inform you, dog.
but I'm telling you, that's it ain't going nowhere. That shit ain't never going nowhere.
Nah.
You ain't missing nothing.
And now the gats are even more high tech now. It's like braka. There's no baka baka.
Like, ooh, those are quick ones.
Hell yeah. Motherfuckers are rolling with heat out there.
Boom, boom.
As told to us by E-Zone right now. He said, let me tell you.
Yeah, bro, it's still going up there. Helicopter shows up every 5 minutes. Like, who shot that?
Hey, that's the one day the helicopter does not want to fly around. Because they know motherfuckers are shooting up in the air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
man, could you imagine just getting shot the fuck up?
They know how high ballistics.
Yeah, they
can go, and
they
stay
have
up high,
to
up above it.
But still, there's got to be a sense of nervousness.
Oh, no doubt.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying on that night.
That's really risky behavior.
It's a great view because you get to see all the motherfucking fireworks cracking off. But like going through certain neighborhoods where
Yep.
yeah.
Becomes a mini war zone of sound and light.
Well, you become a target at that point.
That
For
too.
sure.
Yeah.
That too.
Yo, man, hit that helicopter.
Let's see if we can get that motherfucker.
They ain't never gonna tell where it came from.
How you gonna know?
Guess what? They will. They will. The way they take pictures of neighborhoods through those fucking through those helicopters, it's like a
Got the whole neighborhood.
it's like the whole topography of the fucking neighborhood.
They got a technology. I can't remember the name of it right now, but
It's military
the whole,
style.
The whole city's mic'd up. They can triangulate all your shots. Shot spotter and pop, pop, pop,
sure.
pop. They knows where everything's coming from.
I mean, their cameras are taking pictures every minute that they fucking fly by, or video. So they got a great bird's eye view of every fucking
You
thing.
can't just go firing off rounds and it just be all secret.
Yeah, they know where you at now.
They know where it's all at.
They
Yeah,
know
dude.
where it's all at.
You hear that?
You're what?
What's that?
Yeah, I'm just saying. Hope it resonated.
Oh. All right. Yeah, I hope it
Well, no.
resonated
Well,
too,
no.
motherfucker.
Oh no.
Try to
Shit.
hope you heard something right there.
Knowledge.
At first, I thought
Knowledge.
I thought you were gonna tell me something profound, like the old man just did something. But
No, I think. I mean, it doesn't feel like. I had a theory. I was like, every time it seems to be shaking up the beer, how do we just not know that's just like Turner? Like, hey, let me get some beer.
True, it's always on some alcohol.
It always seems to be on some alcohol, bro. I was like, how do you not know? He's just like
the couple times there was an ashtray, like when
he smoked too.
he did.
Yeah.
Like I'm just saying, bro. Like, how do you
You're
not know? He's just like,
absolutely right.
let me get a talk. These are tall cans.
It was happening in the past couple years though. So
It was happening before,
Yeah, things happened before Turner passed for sure.
but I mean,
But you never know.
But it's recent with the beer.
TRT.
With the beers, it's been recent.
Yeah, that's what I'm. Because we
I
didn't have
mean,
these beers.
it can be a gathering of sorts. You know what I mean? It's like
True.
they could,
I just gave him a little something a little earlier, May. Hold him off.
God probably brings him a hoe.
They said you were cutting down on the fast food. I said, today we had that wiener schnitzel.
Yeah,
What did they say?
They said that you had cut down on the fast food. And I said, not
today.
today.
Not today.
I saw a Wiener Schnitzel. I looked. I'm like, wow, that's. Been
Hey,
like
those French
years.
fries, they come pretty close to McDonald's French fries, but they're pretty. I don't know. I'm starting to believe it. Like they're pretty. I think they're better, bro.
I mean, I think
They're
the
less
same.
I think they're
saltier.
better, huh?
No,
Yeah.
I think your Wiener Schnitzel fries.
They're
are
less
better than
saltier,
McDonald's.
but they have to be fresh.
They gotta
Yes.
be fresh.
They
Yeah.
gotta be fresh, yeah.
Yeah.
Same as McDonald's.
Like
I don't want
those-
no
I'm gonna
old
dispute
McDonald's
that.
fries.
Those fries will taste even good with mustard. That's how good they are.
Oh yeah, I love fries.
I
with
like
mustard.
fries with mustard. That's pretty good. I like that.
Yeah.
And do you have to eat the chili cheese dogs within a certain amount of time?
Well,
Yeah.
everything's better fresh, but they work good later on too.
under travel, yeah.
You got to put them in the little oven, the little conventional oven.
Yeah, you could heat them back up.
Heat them back up, bring them back to life.
Heat it up, god damn it.
Magic carpet.
Magic curtain.
Yeah, those fries are pretty good.
Yeah, Wiener Schnitzel all day.
Yeah.
And they got cool corn dogs always.
Yeah. It's not like a corn dog from the state fair,
No.
but it is a good corn dog.
I'm not too sold on the state fair ones.
What do you mean?
Number one, it's like there's no reason why the shit should be this fucking big, dude. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck is this, bro?
You
I
say
was-
that.
And then and then I tried one for High and Hungry because that's our anniversary episode.
Oh yeah, we
And,
did.
Yeah, and I was just like, man, this is way too much, dude. And I was like, it's too much batter. I was like, no, man, this is way too much.
Yeah, when they go too over the top, it's
Like
too
just
much.
a regular size
Let's-
corn dog is cool.
It's extreme for sure.
Let's ask the Asylum. What's your go-to favorite fast food? Let us know real quick. Like bang,
Bam.
that is your mission. Let us know. And while you're at it, smash that goddamn like button.
Disneyland corn dogs. I don't think I've ever had a
Excuse me,
Disneyland.
C-. Right now, smash that like button. Let's go.
Yes. Excuse me, Chris.
Thank you very much. Okay, resume.
I've had a Disneyland corn dog. You know what they have? They have the turkey legs there too. I actually tried that there, and
I've
it
tried
was
that.
pretty good.
What's
Pizza's
that?
okay.
At certain theme park spots have
That's
like
right, Matthew. All of it. I like all of that shit. Everything you love.
Everything
As a
they've been
listener, I'm like,
mentioning
all
right
of
here.
it is good.
Somebody's gonna
Hey,
put like
poutine is
somebody's gonna put AM PM burgers. The 2 burgers for
Wingstop.
99
Hey, I
cents.
ain't gonna lie though. On the way to Vegas, if that's the only thing and I have to stop by, I'll fucking fuck
Two
one of those.
burgers.
Is that a fast food? Yeah, I guess it would be considered the fastest
That's
I'm
food.
gonna give me a
fast as fuck.
McRib later on. Now that you mentioned.
Oh yeah, the
it.
McRib is back.
The McRib.
The McRib is back.
You hear that, Cairo?
Now is that I've never had one, but it looks like it has bone, but it's not really bone.
Nah, it's just fat. You know,
Boom, 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 boom,
it's just the
boom.
look,
It's just
but
the
it's
shape
a
of it,
pork.
yeah.
It's a pork sandwich
It's just Play-Doh.
in the form of ribs.
Okay. So the part that looks like bone ain't really a bone.
No,
So
that's-
McRib with no rib.
No rib. It's got the form of ribs. It presents itself like a rib.
Quit
but it
ribbing
is
me,
not
man.
a rib.
Wow.
Yeah.
People have come
lot
up
of
with
Five
some.
Guys, a lot of In and Out,
Yeah, I saw In and Out.
Five Guys is good. Their fries is good. Their
a lot of
Cajun
Chick
fries.
Fil A, Jack in the
Peanuts.
Box. Everybody loves Jack. That's one of my favorites. I hit that
yeah.
shit all the time.
I like Jack, but I hate
fries.
Jack in the Box employees.
Why?
They always it's something about it's like they don't know how to put the right proportion of fucking sauces in there. Like with
Oh.
you know how they had too much sauce and the bun slides off. I'm like,
Well,
yo man, there's
you
no
know-
reason. Like, why'd you make this with hate, bitch?
I don't think you did. I don't think you did yourself any favors, right?
Yeah, you just fucked it up for all
Hey,
of
didn't
us.
I just see you on the? You know what? Fuck you.
Hey, someone mentioned Del Taco fries. Now, Del Taco fries.
I like Del Taco fries.
Yeah, but they're not better than Wiener Schnitzel
They're not
fries.
better than
No, they're not, but
I
they're an
agree
honorable
with
mention.
Iho. Yeah.
Yeah, Magic Carpet, put those fries in the oven.
So do me a favor, warm them fries up. All right, I believe we're well past the time of opening the doors. We're just carrying on right now.
Yes, sir.
So let's open the doors
Ricochet
to the.
States.
Whatever.
All of them.
Hold up. Let's open up the doors to the insane asylum right now. Skinny Pablo, let's get it.
Yeah, man. First, we
He's
got
always a Karen.
Terry Sucks. Terry Sucks is saying Happy Friday.
Love checkers.
Thanks for the podcast. Watch it every day.
Word
Very
up.
good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Terry. You suck, Terry. Terry sucks.
Terry sucks.
Shane Collody saying smoking and blowing on some lemon skunk. And the orange tangy sending positive vibes from Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada.
Sounds delicious.
That's what it's all about.
Yep, it's
Word
all
up.
about. Next, we got Carlos PYN. He's saying saludos. Positive ions
I like
your
them
way,
Del Taco
fam.
Chili cheese fries too.
I see. He says E-Zone, the
Well
type to
done,
wear.
Manny.
He's saying E-Zone is the type to wear sandals out in public. From
I like
hashtag
them Arby's sliders.
I mean,
Arby's.
I guess I don't know. In the morning, maybe if I'm going to the gas station, what the fuck am I gonna put on shoes for?
Dairy Queen's delicious.
It's are sandals slip-ons?
Well,
Like you know, like the Nike fucking things.
they could be slides.
That's what I.
You know,
slides.
slides, or some people do the flip flop thing. They consider them sandals.
Yeah, I fuck with slides.
You know, if a cop pulled you over, he could give you a ticket for driving in sandals.
No, he can't.
Yep.
Yeah, because you could get all fucked up wearing some flips up in there.
It's
Yeah, your shit could fucking
it's illegal
totally
to drive
fuck
in
up.
sandals.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, if they catch you driving without shoes or sandals,
Yeah.
that's another thing.
I've driven without shoes.
Yeah.
Well, if you got some flip flops on and you're gonna go drive somewhere, take them off and go barefoot. It's better for you to go barefoot than wear the flip.
Yeah, that's what I end up
Because your
doing.
flip's gonna get stuck on one of these.
Yeah. But either way, they're going to give you a ticket for
Oh, yeah.
that.
Yep. If they if they pull
Yeah,
you over
it's just not smart driving.
It's not.
at all.
Somebody said not in Hawaii.
Nah, bro.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure
Most
everyone
definitely
in
not.
Hawaii did some flips.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck.
That is a fucking ridiculous law.
Next
Oh,
one.
yeah, in Guam, right?
And they're all gonna tell you, this
Oh,
ain't the mainland, bro. We ain't driving fast. Slow down.
Yep.
You can go ahead and wear some Crocs. Right, go on.
Hey, Crocs.
Yes, sir.
Go on, Doc.
Next, we got Paul Malonga. He's saying, shout out to you, gentlemen. Be real. You and Tony A delivered a life-changing interview for me, best I've seen in my whole life. You're the most relatable, down-to-earth celebrity that has ever been, or that has ever blessed this earth. Thank you, my man. Thank you all. Thank you, guys.
Man, thank you. And it was cool going down there and hanging with Tony A. Man, we lit it up. We had like 4 or 5 shots of I think he had 5. I had 4. And it was just a real cool interview. It wasn't like on one of them regular ass bullshit interviews where they ask you the same goddamn questions every time. It was fun. I had fun going down there, and salute to my man. And if you haven't checked that out, it's on Rhodium Radio, and you should just check his show out anyway, because it's fucking dope. He's got good people down there, and he's knocking that shit down. So salute to my man. Work.
Yeah, man. Next, we got Trippy Inc. He's asking, what's your favorite strain of the year? Hashtag no boof.
Oh, boof.
Any one of mine. The ice cream cake, though, if I'm telling it true.
Yeah.
Ice cream cake. Insane ice cream cake. Psh,
Yeah.
A great concentrate.
we don't get enough of it, but that is the one. I don't know if you're asking all of us. That's just my
Maybe everybody's. You guys have a strain of the year?
strain of the year he's on.
He's on?
I've been getting some weed from this guy named Martinez. Anything he
Hey,
grows
no names,
is pretty
bro.
good. Flow G. The flow and the OG seems to be my favorite from him, and then the Tropicana cookies.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I back that. I co-sign that.
Word.
All right. C minus?
My favorite strain, I think the insane ice cream cake was really, really tasty, and I think the Mac 11.
Word.
Insane Mac 11.
Okay. I will not say you're wrong there.
Well,
I got Martinez right here.
Yeah, oh, they got the dab version.
dope. Well, my flavors were quite scattered as I spent a lot of time half the year in Texas, and there we just nothing in comparison to here. But them Christmas lights is a very, very, very good taste to me. So
Good.
I don't know if it's for the year, but for what I've tasted, that shit is bomb.
I tried to tell B-Real. He didn't listen to me.
What?
So you didn't listen to me.
I didn't listen to you, Doc.
Strain of the year.
I swear to God, bro.
Yeah, you didn't hear.
There you
So
go. Strains of the
There
year.
it is.
I'm going to say mine is the insane OG. Blam. All right. Next, we
All
got
right.
Joey Smokes. He's saying RIP Pimp C, Breal TV for life. I'm going to buy a candle, fool. I think that's for E-Zone. He's going to buy a candle.
Thank you, man. Use the code HIGH10 in capital letters, and you'll get 10% off.
There you go. 10% off. High. HIGH.
And the number 10 next to it.
All right. Cool. There you go.
Let's go.
Yep. Next, we have Gray Beard. He's saying he watched Duke work on the Psycho Realm demo in the homie's garage in Sylmar back in the day. How did they catch your eye? RIP TRT, Black Mist Crew.
Wait, say that again?
He's wondering. He says, I watched Duke work on the Psycho Realm demo in the homie's garage in Sylmar back in the day. How did they catch your eye?
Friend of mine was at a thing right here downtown for an event on Olvera Street for Cinco de Mayo or something like that. And the first formation of Psycho Realm was performing, and my homegirl that was there called me and said, hey, you should come check these guys out. They're fucking dope. Went and checked them out, and surely enough, they were dope as fuck. And sometime later, we started talking about doing some music, and we eventually, got in and did some music. We brought Bobo in, made that first album, and set it off from there.
There you go.
Salute to my bros, Jack and Duke.
It's Duke's birthday, right?
And rest in peace, Jay Turner.
Rest in peace, Jay.
Rest in peace,
Jay. Happy birthday, Duke.
Happy birthday. Next, we have JG. And JG is saying, in quotes, somewhere deep down in my heart.
Hold on, start again, Razor.
1 sec, okay.
What? We couldn't hear him.
All right. He's saying, quote, somewhere deep down in my heart, I still love you, unquote. And he's saying E-Zone.
What?
Can you guess what he's saying, E-Zone? What he's going to say at you right now? He says, E-Zone, hope y'all get the meme. I guess he sent a meme over. Let's see it.
Listen to me.
I suppose I'll look for it.
Let's see, bro.
Next, we got Matt Bongard saying, still smoking on that Humboldt Passion. All right, cool.
Nice.
Humboldt Passion.
Hell yeah.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Party 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3 party. Next, we got Sergio Cordova saying, if the joint is rolled with love, you can't put it out.
Word.
Okay.
Hey, make a ton of admin right now.
Okay.
Yeah, can you roll a joint of boof with love?
He's already a moderator.
I don't know if you can.
Because boof would be hard. It'd be harder to roll, I would imagine.
It would be. Would be like rolling tobacco.
Yeah.
Aton loves boof.
Like dried up powder.
I don't know. I don't know if he loves boof.
Like really
He told me.
fine
Yeah.
like
told you.
powder.
Like you like break it up and it turns to dust.
What?
Somebody's phone
What
ringing?
the fuck is going on here?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, that's your.
No, but
Sorry.
That's your rig.
Yeah, I'm just changing the temp.
I was like, yo,
What the
somebody's
fuck?
table's ready, bro.
DEFCON 4.
What the fuck is going on here?
Somebody's fucking table's ready, bro. You better fucking go fucking.
Holy shit, everyone.
Somebody gotta fucking calm down, right?
All right.
Hey, yeah. By the way, like Bobo said earlier, happy birthday to Big Duke, man.
Big Duke. Big Duke.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
What up, dude?
Happy birthday, bro.
Yep. Next.
Word. Next one.
Next one we got DJ Olympus Mons. He's saying bless up for legalization. Party 1, 2, 3, fam.
Party
Party
1, 2, 3, dog.
Yeah.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Yep, let's do that. And next we have Teresa Sandoval. She has a question for Eric Bobo. Bobo,
Yeah.
what is the best drum set kit to buy for a beginner?
Best drum set kit.
Yeah, best drum kit.
Well, my first one was a Tama. Yeah, Tama's good. You know, get
Tama drums.
get an entry level. You know what I mean? Don't get the ones over like Toys R Us or those are Target that just like come in the box like they get an entry level Tama or Pearl drum set or Ludwig. Any one of those would be good for a beginner. At that point you just need to learn how to play first before you worry about like all the different brands and get your shit. So we'll get something like that.
Get some mesh heads too, and get the indoor cymbals. Don't if you ain't gonna be in a place where you could play like real drums, get you some stuff that can allow you to play in your place where you can't be hella loud, but you can still lean in on that kick because it feels like the drums still.
This is
lead.
true.
Hey,
This is true.
Pablo, I just sent you the meme. I texted it to you.
All right, cool. Thanks.
We can't see anything visual on the screen right now, though.
Yeah,
In
we
fact,
can.
Really?
I think the drums, if you practice on a mesh kit with those dead cymbals, you'll actually become more precise because you're actually hearing the impact only. So you can your timing is more defined without all the
And probably your
all the
touch too.
resonance.
Probably the touch too. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, you'd be fucking smacking them heavy though, because you're used to the impact, but the low sound of it. So when you actually play, you'd probably play louder.
Mm-hmm.
Be fucking
Precise.
smacking that
Yeah.
shit.
Precise.
Yeah, get them mesh heads and them indoor cymbals, and you could play the way you want.
Get that mesh.
Ain't no one gonna get mad at you for that. Be like,
True.
yeah, you kept it down. I appreciate that. Thanks, big homie.
Appreciate that.
Aton, don't abuse it or we'll take it away.
Oh shit.
What are you
look at
going to
this
say,
guy.
Skinny Pablo? Because
What is he,
you
he's in there
look like
fighting
you
already?
wanted to say
I was
something.
gonna say E-Zone, I didn't get it, and I was gonna read the next question.
All right,
All right,
good.
just texted it to you.
It did not come true, man.
Yeah, we can't see a visual right now.
Oh,
anyway.
here. Let me
You didn't do anything to fix that.
Bobocados.
Here, let me see. We got
Bobocado, son.
How about now?
That
Can you
almost,
see it?
yeah, move that all the way over. Keep going. Right
Yeah.
too much. There you go.
There you go.
Um,
Shit's tired.
Thanks, Colton.
Bobocado's it almost sounds like a musical movement like staccato.
Right.
Bobocato.
You created your own little timing rhythm. That's Bobocado.
That is.
Sit at Bobocato on top of the 8th note.
Yes.
Emphasis on the cotto.
I need Bobocado and
Bobocato and the staccato and the bravado. All of that auto.
There's so much bravado.
well, I
in a
smoked this gelato.
Jar Jar Binks in the house.
Driving around in an
Oh.
Eldorado.
Oh.
All right. It looks like
Yeah,
we're
we can
getting
play
it
the
in.
rhyme game all day over here if you want.
Hey, weren't we supposed to play Hotbox today?
We were, but you know what we were and what we did are two different
Wow.
You
things.
can always play the
That's
rhyme
like-
game.
Bada bing, huh?
Yeah, bada bing.
Yeah, we'll do it next week.
Yeah, we'll do it next week.
That's what you always say, bro.
That's what you always say.
Right
Doc.
on, TM.
Straight up.
All right, next one.
Next one.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Let's see here. Oh wait, we got the meme or the drawing.
Oh, the
coming up.
meme.
The meme drawing.
The
The meme.
Let's see it right here.
Meme.
Okay, you guys see it? It looks like
Know what I mean?
That's Bobo.
that is Eric Bobo waking up on the bus in the middle of Jersey.
Oh shit, that was fast.
Damn.
I mean, that was fast.
That was really fast.
I mean, goddamn. Who is
I
that?
give you props for just the speed of that shit.
Who is that? Teeny Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Damn,
says Teeny
you are
20.
fast, Teeny Man.
It's here.
Yeah, it was something like that.
That's dope.
Hello?
Hello.
What the
Where's
fuck
everybody
am I?
at?
Where everybody
You
at?
know, you need
Oh,
to put that one on a shirt. for real.
Is it-
That was a good one.
Word up.
I think I don't know if I called you or something. I said, where you at? In my room.
In my room. Where you at? I ain't seen you all day. Hey, not to be random, but somebody just said it in the chat room. I think it was fifth something, right?
Eugenics.
Ever since you guys started talking about eugenics with
Eugenics.
GF, in the spam email shows up Nugenic ads.
Oh,
Nugenics ads. Like I go and erase all the spam mail and boom, lo and behold, ads for Nugenics.
Eugenics gonna send a big ass box here.
Siri, stop listening to us, bitch.
yeah.
It's funny.
Wow.
Heard you guys like that Nugenics.
Heard
Here
you
go.
want to try Nugenics. No. I just thought I thought I'd say that because that's, it was reality. I never had none of that kind of spam until we started talking about that shit right here.
I wonder what kind of spam Cairo
That's
gets.
crazy.
Oh,
Yeah, thank you. Party 1, 2, 3.
he said, "What's Cairo spam like, huh?"
Yeah.
Party 1,
Damn.
2, 3.
Party 1, 2, 3. Let's go. What's the next one?
Next one, we got Jose. And Jose is saying, he's asking, can I get a birthday shout out for all Sagittarius babies born on December 4th?
Word up. Happy birthday, Sagittarius.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy
Sag.
birthday.
Word.
Happy birthday.
Party 1, 2, 3.
Stay rolling in the positive. Good things ahead for you. Get out of your head. You know what I'm saying? Stay clear of the bullshit. And prosper.
Yes.
Come on.
Agreed.
It's a forecast
Yeah,
from the
that
doctor.
part.
You're welcome. Let's go.
Next, we got Dr. Frost from Canada. He's saying, happy Friday, y'all.
Word.
Steftone, I was watching you play in 1998 at the Bizarre Festival in Cologne. What's the craziest rain you played in?
Craziest rain?
Yep.
The most recent craziest rain we did was a show down in Guadalajara, and a hurricane came in and just blew up the whole venue and flooded out everything. It was intense.
Wow. You guys played?
Played until all the equipment stopped
Wow.
because it just too much rain got on it. Just said, sorry guys, it's done. It's soaked
It's
like
done.
a sponge.
It's done.
You out of here.
Damn.
The tent over front of house is blowing off from the wind. Wow.
Yeah.
Palm tree leaves and shit in the air. Crazy shit.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Probably a good time to stop.
People had a great time
Word.
for about 3.5 songs.
For 3.5.
Damn.
Hey, yo, Rick, there might be some music with Sick Jack and myself coming soon. We'll see. We always talk about it. Well, you never know. We might surprise folks. All right, next one.
Next one. We got Dead Sight 956. He's saying Aton.
Thanks, DJ Hammett.
Yeah, he's saying Aton, the type to say cha-ching when he finds a penny.
God bless there.
Cha-ching. Cool. Next.
That's pretty good.
We got Sneaky Sun 47. He's saying E-Zone, yes, Chuck E. Cheese has like a 3 beer maximum, and thanks for the mystery box.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
So I guess, yeah, they used to drink over at Chuck E. Cheese. That's cool. With the limits, though. We got LMENT saying order no salt on your fries at fast food spots. They'll have to make you a fresh batch. Got to keep it fresh. Be real.
All right.
Will you all have giggle sticks for a episode? Please bless.
Damn.
Everybody giggle sticks.
That'd be challenging. Be fun. But it would be challenging. I ain't saying no, though.
I ain't saying no.
No. I'm not
200
saying no.
milligrams? Pfft, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Damn.
That's real shit.
Yeah, I'll never forget
If
that.
everybody had a giggle stick to the head, everybody would leave here pretty devastated.
Yes.
Rough.
Because usually you have to share those. But that, if you didn't share it and you took it to the head,
You end up fucked up.
oh, man.
Yeah.
Everybody's like fighting for that couch.
Yep.
Get off. No. You get no. It's king of the couch.
I fell asleep first.
I saw it first.
Raz, dude, it's my couch.
Raz, dude.
My
forever.
body imprint is right here.
Look at it.
I'll have to fight for the couch.
Right there.
What is it? It's like, he's like, I've been inside this couch.
This couch says my name.
This couch calls for my name.
Wow.
Calls for me.
Oh, man, nah.
Z couch. Well,
Z
we have
couch.
plenty of couches for everybody for the giggle stick
there
day.
are. True.
You got three on
But that
couches.
particular couch is the go-to couch for everybody that just, gets overly baked.
Yeah.
It is the truth because it's
Ain't
the
hard to
nearest.
do.
It's the nearest, most comfortable couch.
It ain't hard to do. That's all I can say. It's
do you
real
mean?
easy to get to that point.
If you're gonna park it, that's where you park at.
If you party 1, 2, 3, the couch is needed.
Yeah. All right.
Couches, parties. Yes. Next we have.
Oh boy.
Y'all ain't going in
Well,
today?
Come on.
What are you doing?
They got
Okay.
a
Let's go.
cookie hangover.
Next, we got. I'm sure he's hung over for more than that. We got OMO on my way to FYB because he's saying, "Have y'all heard the crazy conspiracy theorists on the vaccine? Are y'all taking it?"
Nope.
Nope. Maybe.
Never.
Yeah.
Unless they kidnap me and make me do it.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to be mad as hell.
Nah. If they trying to make you take it, there's kind of something crazy with that.
Yeah, that's crazy talk. A vaccine for something that's 99.9 that everyone's going to survive? Come on. What's this desire for a vaccine?
All right. Next one, son.
Next one, we got Zachariah saying, "Shout out to all y'all, dabs all around, party 1, 2, 3."
Say what?
Said
A
shout out-
dab?
He said,
Well, why not?
Yeah. Dabs all around, everybody.
I like dabs.
No, no torch, dog. Fuck that. You got your little other one, dog. How many dab rigs do you need up here, son?
I need 2 more.
What was her name again?
Here. Melissa?
No, that's Nicole.
Nicole, yeah. they're
Shout out
delicious,
Nicole.
right?
Great cookies.
Great cookies.
They are.
So while they're taking the dabs, we got TM. Shout out to TM for contributing to the stream, as always. And we also got Shane Collody saying, "Keep blazing, big blunt, big homies." All right. Next, we got Run Steep, Get High saying, "B-Rail and E-Zone, what is your favorite stout?"
Go first, son.
The new stout at
He's
Craft
gonna
Beer
say me
Kings.
too, watch.
Yeah, me too.
Fuck, that's a hard one.
It's your new collab at Craft Beer Kings. That's your new favorite stout.
That's a pineapple hazy IPA.
Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
But the stout is
What's that milkshake one you?
Oh yeah, it's Untitled Beverage Brewing Company. It's the banana split, and then they have the chocolate cake one.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
A fucking craft beer that tastes.
That little can is 13%. I swear, like
what?
Yeah, Ray drinks one of those, and I'll have one of those, and we're just like pretty fucking low buzz, and then.
Wow.
But I just don't have one. Yeah. What about you, B-Real?
It was that oatmeal one you brought over here.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, fuck off. How about that? You're just gonna say what I say.
He was thinking about it for a minute, bro.
No, it wasn't. I knew right off top. I told you that was my favorite one when you brought it.
Yeah, I do remember him saying that.
I don't, bro.
I remember.
I remember it too.
Ooh, motive,
You're
bro.
just saying that because you got in trouble today, bro.
Trouble? What's the
What
trouble?
trouble did he get in?
I told everybody.
I'm here. I'm alive. I'm not dead. Not in jail. I'm in.
Every time we're
not in
talking to
trouble.
B-Real, I tell everybody, I was like, look.
You're in trouble. Puts you on live every time.
Every time I was like, look. You got in trouble with B-Real. It's just a conversation about equipment.
Look, he's yelling at him. He's like,
Look, bro, you should have seen it. Before you showed up, Ratsu was fucking on the floor, dude.
he almost hit him.
He almost hit.
What happened? Almost hit what?
That would be funny if I was telling Roz dude that shit just in an aggressive way so that someone outside thought I was chewing his ass out. Look, man. This equipment is fucking dope.
Love this shit. Fucking love this shit.
You see this shit?
You see this shit?
I like
This is that fucking shit right here.
that shit.
You don't use this shit
This.
unless you want to fuck
What
with
up,
the
Val?
shit.
That'd be good.
And someone outside might be like, damn, fucking Roz dude, what do you do now?
Getting yelled at.
It's all about how you say it, not what is said. You know.
Well, that's
Tell
what
you,
I'm
I would be
saying.
right there. I'd be like, Lick, you see? I told you he was going to get in trouble. Let's go inside, dude. You don't want to watch this.
You don't want to see what's going
There's
on.
a couple times I remember where I was like getting ready to walk. He's like, "No, fam, you want to come stay over?" I was like, "All right, cool."
Next, we got who we got. We have Michael Terry. He's saying, "Yo, Steph, what's your favorite riff that you have written?"
You want him to sing it?
There
That's
it
the
is.
one right there.
He just gave it to us.
He just gave it to you.
That was it right there.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite because they're all fun. You know, like every song has its own reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know, they're all fun.
I know. How I mean,
Unlike
He loves them all.
like, how could you be asked to just pick one?
Yeah,
All right.
I can't pick one. That's
Yeah, that's your answer.
That's tough to
the
pick
rest of them
one.
would get real jealous.
Just say all,
Yeah. Those are
say
like
all of
your
them.
those are like your kids.
Yeah, pretty
just
much.
say all of them, dude.
Yeah, that's the nicest thing you can do.
All of them are my favorites.
Every riff is important to me.
I love them all.
Loves them all. Maybe some not as much as the others, or more than the others.
Hey man, don't speak for him.
Okay.
Damn, bro.
I tell you what, playing the actual guitar, the instrument, I prefer everything from Decriminalized forward because I enjoy playing the 8-string. Had I had the 8-string when we started out on Adrenaline, been a whole different trip already from that point. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
I didn't start that until Decriminalized, and so physically speaking, you know, the instrument I like playing the most is from Decriminalized forward because I love playing the 8-string.
Nice.
But that doesn't mean I don't love like Around the Fur or Self-Titled or Saturday Night. Like I really love our Saturday Night Wrist record, and we don't play too much of that too often.
Yeah.
And I would love to play that whole record.
Damn, that record's good too.
Yeah, I'll be performing it online at some point.
Have you guys ever done like a whole complete like record, like shows? You know, doing like a record in its entirety.
We've done it, and I can't really say how many times we've done it. You know, not a whole bunch of times, but we've definitely done it. We've played like all of Around the Fur in its entirety, like on a couple occasions. You know, we've done White Pony, Adrenaline. Adrenaline we've done on the Imprompt because my gear blew up on us when we were on the Taste of Chaos tour. and we were in Minneapolis, the Eagles Ballroom. You know, that big old place upstairs. The humidity just crushed my rig, and I borrowed an amp so I can just play. And I was like, well, there's only one record where I got pretty much just one sound through almost the entire thing, and that's our first record, Adrenaline. So we just went into doing the all adrenaline set from there on out because that was pretty much what I was physically able to do.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's crazy. What year is that?
Chase the Chaos, was that 2006, I think?
Fuck. What a trip.
I think that was when it happened. I'm pretty sure.
Avocado.
And my gear just burnt. Again, just like when we did the show in the hurricane in Guadalajara, I played until the last sound came out.
That there was nothing.
It's just pop, just down to no sound.
Wow.
Like, all right, well, I gave it all I could give. We went through my main rig, and we used the backup. They're both soaking wet.
Yeah.
They're done.
We tried.
Done.
And luckily our next show was in Mexico City, and we had a couple days before the show.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole crew for we had like a whole day where they were just blow drying, like just air, like pouring water out of chassis, from everything.
Wow.
Blow drying it all, to dry the electronics up as much as possible.
Yeah, 'cause that shit-
most of it survived, but there were some pieces that got lost. They just were
fried.
wrecked.
Yeah, fried out, shorted.
Super fried.
They got shorted, son.
Shattered.
Crazy.
All right.
Next, we have Trippy Inc. asking, are there any celebrities you guys smoked with that surprised you that they smoke?
Like they jumped out of a closet, surprised.
Surprise!
With a blunt or joint.
I think Matt Barnes, for me, I remember when he came, I didn't realize he could hang with us, and then he hung with us.
Oh yeah,
That was. I was like, yeah, that's.
he sure did.
He's a cool dude.
What about you, Bobo?
Oh man, I'm thinking like a celebrity.
Yeah, that's hard.
Shit, man. I have to say I knew Tom Sizemore when he smoked. He did everything.
He did everything.
Owen Wilson.
You smoked with Owen Wilson, Duff?
Well, Owen Wilson. It was over at a club in Hollywood. It was like I forget which one it was. And he was already drinking and shit, and when I saw him and introduced ourselves and shit, and he had this line in some movie that he said something about insane in the brain, and so then he recited that same line to me and shit like that, and I was just smoking and shit. So he just took a little hit, and then that was it.
Fools like that just do like bump type hits, huh? Just like little hits and they leave, huh?
Yeah, little,
and then they bounce. That's good enough for them.
and that's it, So maybe they don't want to be all out like that,
Yeah.
At that time.
At that time.
Now it's like, what the fuck, ain't no problem. But yeah, that was probably for me.
I say Kevin Smith, just because I didn't know how heavy he smoked.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, I gotta say that too, cause I didn't realize he was gonna want to smoke for an hour and a half like that. Shit, most people were tapping out at 15 minutes. My dude set a different standard, so I got to co-sign Eho on that.
I fell asleep on that box.
He fell asleep with that.
That's great.
I did. I fell asleep in the back, bro. That shit was after fuck, man. Come on, an hour, bro. That's a lot, bro. I was tired.
That's a true champion smoker.
You just have to stay awake for an hour, E-Zone.
Bro, I had a crazy night before. I think we went from the Comedy Store. It was hard to stay up already.
Right.
Shout out to Silent Bob.
He's a
Not
champion.
so silent in the box.
Yeah, he's like the champion.
Champion smoker.
Champion smoker.
Yeah, man. Next, we got Wavy Davy 47. He's asking, when is the last day to submit art for the Asylum contest? Artwork.
There is no deadline. Just keep sending yours to askhyro@gmail.com.
There you go. Ease on said it.
It's open. We will let you know when it is cut off.
Yeah.
It ends when we find the one.
We're close, though.
Close.
We're very close.
Finding the one. Let's see. Next, we have Citizen Toxie 69 saying politics are boof, but Texas has finally put a cannabis bill for legalization in 2021 together. And the boof, any chance of a Greenthumbs if we pass B?
Well, I would love to.
Yes.
And it's a long time coming that, Texas, finally flips into, what's going on in a lot of other places. Yeah, hell yeah.
They need to, man.
About time.
They need to.
Yeah, we didn't talk about that.
Say what?
We didn't talk about the federally.
We did.
We did earlier. You weren't paying attention.
Yeah, you were just. Yeah, no, you were high as fuck.
We were congratulating each other.
I'm watching a movie in my head.
We even talked about the baseball players, not getting tested, the whole shit.
NBA.
Yeah, we went through a whole.
Yeah, I was there, dude.
Yeah, you were there, but you weren't. Anyway,
you were there physically, but
Ben said that.
Yes. Next,
Cookies.
we have Run Steep, Get High. Saying did any artist draw Bobo playing some Bobocados? I think we have something like that.
Wait, what?
They're asking about Eric Bobo playing Bobocados. Someone draw it up, but we have like a meme here of him playing.
That's about how he feels about avocados. Look at the look on his face.
He's like,
best walk ever, though.
Yo, there's a fucking big ass bag of avocados downstairs.
He's like, why did I agree to do this shit? That's what
Man,
they caught him on the shit.
I hope the fucking bag was good because look at that face right there. Fucking disgusted, man.
He says, I really don't approve.
That's great. That's a pretty great thing.
I have a massive avocado tree, and we can bring avocados.
Come on, bring some, man.
We just got
Why you
some
holding out?
They're coming in the season right now.
Nice.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Stevie who gave us that box of avocados already.
Thank you.
Yeah, avocados are in season.
Yeah, thank you.
When is this guac
Yeah, be real.
challenge happen? I want to dip some chips into these guacs.
Right.
Damn, it's a whole lot of
Now, well, right now we're still trying to work on getting B to make some of his famous spaghetti.
God damn it! Why does we keep getting rounded back off to this spaghetti, man?
Because, bro, you won't do it.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying you can't bring something up like.
I did not bring it up. He brought it up.
I should not have brought it up. I mean, that's such a bad thing. Since when is spaghetti a bad thing?
Especially when you take pride in it.
I thought I thought we all like spaghetti. Who doesn't like spaghetti? You love spaghetti? You like spaghetti,
I love
right?
spaghetti.
I love spaghetti.
Okay, so that's
Apparently not enough, bro.
What? Nobody questions my love of spaghetti, dog.
Well, if you loved it, you would want us to enjoy it.
Yeah, I mean, as your.
Yeah.
We could just buy it.
Nah, we want you to make it.
Why you want me to make it?
Because you bragged about your recipe.
I did not brag about my recipe, man.
Yes, you did.
Bobo bragged.
You were like the Homelander about your recipe. Look at my recipe.
There was.
I call foul on that.
No, I think there was a bit of where you were very proud.
Oh,
of
you
your
just want some of the spaghetti, so now you're willing to jump on this.
Wow. I mean, these are very smooth ways to get you to make a big pot of spaghetti because there are a few people here in the compound, the studios, a big pot.
Yeah.
Real big pot.
Yeah, it's got to be a big pot.
Big pot, yo.
Who eats one bowl?
Big pot, like enough of the pot that there's leftovers.
Wow. Hey, how do you ripen the avocado, Steftone?
You wait.
You brown bag it for till it feels nice and good.
Brown bag it? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, man.
I figured he has avocados.
And of course,
Fascinating.
Aton, I make some bomb-ass spaghetti. Nobody asked you.
What do you mean?
Damn.
Ice cold.
Mine has
real.
glitter.
Shit.
Wow.
Thank you, Magic Bird.
Make spaghetti with glitter? Is that what you said?
Chef Boyardee spaghetti's bomb too, Aton.
Chef Boyardee's nuts.
Oh shit.
Aton can bring some spaghetti by, and we will judge it. I'm willing.
Yeah, let's have
Yeah, why don't you do that? Bring a big pot.
Of your bomb spaghetti.
He would
your
ask everybody to
bombest.
pitch in.
He's just gonna have his mom make it.
Aw.
Thanks, Mom. I'm going to eat that.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, mom.
Oh, he said fine.
He said fine.
Typical response we would expect from him.
Fine. Did he stomp his foot down when he said that? Fine.
Oh shit. He's gonna selfie himself while he makes his spaghetti. I'll show them. Literally.
Literally, guys.
He wears an apron. All the whole getup.
Put that on his story.
Slaving over a hot stove all
You
night.
know, avocado on some spaghetti tastes great.
What?
I'm not putting no avocado on my
Nah,
spaghetti.
you don't need to do
You
that.
don't, no, you don't do that.
I've had it with the shrimp on top.
Well, you can do it on the side, but you
No, not on top, but like you know what I'm saying, like you and on the bite, you know. I like it.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Okay.
My
Sure.
spaghetti does not have no shrimp in it. It's got beef.
Yeah.
Straight
But
beef.
I'll accept sausage in it as well.
There you go.
Well,
I
off
gotta
top,
have mushrooms, garlic,
There you go.
Yeah.
off
onions.
top, I will not tell you.
Somebody said A-Town too cringy.
I just do it.
All right.
Cringe-ton.
Secret recipes. All right. Cringe ton. Yes, yes. All right, Aton, bring it by. And we got Aaron Humphrey Sr. saying, "What up, fam? Happy Friday."
Yeah.
Dab for Be Real and B.
No shrooms for Trey.
No shrooms for
Make
Trey.
spaghetti for Trey. Keep the shrooms out of it.
True.
True.
Yep. He's asking, have you ever had the chance to meet Selena? And much love
No.
from Stoner Dad in the game. Party 123.
Unfortunately, we didn't. Rest in
Anything
peace.
for Salinas.
Yep. Next, we got Carl Fole. He's saying, Stefan, my sister is a huge Deftones fan. She's met you before at a concert. Give a shout out to Val from Southern California.
Yo, what up, Val? Again.
Yep. What up, Val?
What up, Val?
He's also saying,
Shout out to Val.
Val, big up. He's also saying, Carl Fole asking another question. He says, Be Real, I grew up listening to your music. Born and raised in SoCal, 1976. Thanks for the music and memories. Real talk, bro.
Bro, thank you, bro.
Real talk. Next, we got King Beef. He's saying, I'm still laughing at Badebo from last week.
Badebo.
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 Yep, Badebo.
Beady bo.
BDB, 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 Badebo.
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 Nice. It's marketable product. Next, we got Morales, PDX. He's saying, shout out to everyone from Portland, Oregon. Y'all got any paranormal stories to share?
Shout out, Portland.
We went into this already.
Paranormal?
Right.
Anything new?
Wait, what?
Do you have any paranormal stories to share?
Well, last week, the old man moves the beers 3 times. Then he moves the ashtray in front of Cairo, that type of thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
we
that
saw
all happened in a couple
all
of
happened.
He was asking.
That's
about you,
new.
Jar Jar.
Yeah, if we're talking about activity, yeah, that's the type of shit we
it's been
see.
happening. Doesn't feel bad though.
All right, there you go.
Right here, Devin.
Right there. All right, next we have on the way to FYB because he's saying, have a blessed weekend. May you smoke many blunts and bust many nuts. Okay, with the nut emoji. Well, he put a nut. He
1, 2,
put
3.
he put a
I'll
nut
tag
emoji.
you, bro.
Thanks.
Yep, he's saying, shout out to my neck of the woods, Hobbstown, a.k.a. the Devil's Playground, New Mexico, neighborhood for life. Stay down till you come up. No boof. Right?
Word.
Very
boof.
poetic.
No boof.
Very poetic.
Never, ever.
Next, we got, looks like the last one, we got Michael Terry saying C-. Have you heard Bob Ezrin demos of Saturday Night Wrist? Also, what was he saying? Keep the PMA, homies. Thanks for keeping us all company. Peace.
Oh man, thank you. No, I can't say. I mean, I was around for.
I heard him.
Yeah, I know. I was. That's you
I hope
recorded.
so. Steph.
You recorded that. Was that in Malibu, right? Saturday Night Wrist. It started.
Started in Malibu.
Started
yeah.
in Malibu, right?
Yeah, we started in Malibu. went to Connecticut, came back out west, mixed it up in some couple locations,
Right.
finished it on tour.
Right. And that's the tour I opened for you guys. I did a string of dates opening for you guys.
Yep.
So I remember, I remember it being when all the parts are coming together, but can't say I've heard the demos in a while other than when they played them for me. So.
Word. Word.
Shout out Bob Ezrin.
Yeah.
Bobby.
Fucking A, dog.
And that is it for now.
Well, that does it. That
Right
does
on
it for
time.
this.
Peace out.
Yeah.
A-Town.
Word. Word. Look, but let us drop this on you real quick. Right after this show, we got the Mix Show, the Dr. Greenthumb Mix Show on Twitch. Follow us at B_Real TV. We got C-, Javi Lopez, myself, Lenny Ducano, I believe, is here. Is Psycho Les here? I didn't see him.
I think he is
He
coming.
probably is coming to do. You got a hell of a mix day today.
Yeah, man.
Know what I'm saying?
There's beers in the fridge.
Now it is time for you to smash that
He
like
comes
button.
for the beers.
No, I like that he drinks because he's the only other person that like enjoys drinking like I do.
Yeah.
All right, you
Psycho
guys,
Les.
Shout out to Psycho Les.
you guys good? Yeah.
Bro.
Shout out to Psycho Les. You guys good? All right. Time for you to smash that like button right now before we are through with this and whatnot. But should we give him that little performance real quick
Yeah.
here, or should we do it on Twitch?
You promised it, dude.
You promised it, dude.
Yeah.
On,
All right.
on
All
this,
right.
What did
on this
everybody
show.
count?
Everybody give their shout outs real quick, and then I'll go down there. We'll knock that out. You'll go into a little break. We'll
Yep.
set up to do that, and then we'll knock 2 joints out real quick.
Yeah, we got that.
2, not
A
Two-
tree.
Two joints.
not no tree. 2.
All right. So shout outs.
Shout outs, Ezon.
Yeah, everybody, your orders have started to update, and shout out to everybody who got your orders, and you guys have been getting the mystery boxes from the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast episodes. Also, if you did not tune in yesterday, make sure you watch the replay of the episode. It's Eric, Bobo, and our friend Zoo, and we definitely, it's a wild night, to say the least, so make sure you guys tune in. It's out there, or rewatch it, and get ready for tomorrow at 1 p.m. We'll be back on another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Also, like and subscribe on your iTunes podcast channel. If you got an iPhone, it's that purple app. Just go ahead and hit that, that subscribe. Also, check out High and Hungry. There's the new episodes if you want to check out the menu this weekend. If you're not, well, you know what? If you're not doing shit, I know you ain't doing shit because we can't do shit. So make sure you go ahead and schedule a curbside pickup at Bastard's Canteen and get you some of that High and Hungry limited edition menu. I suggest the chicken and waffles with the stuffed French toast.
Word up, Steftone.
Yeah, I want to shout out to Richard at Dixon Wellness and all the staff, and Gray, Richard, and Brandon at Golden Barn. Thank you guys for all of your hospitality. I had a great time hanging and meeting with you guys. Thanks for the all the care package. It was most enjoyable. And shout out to all y'all watching. Thanks for your time, your interactions, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
Word. Skinny Pablo.
That's right. Thank you guys for tuning in as always. And thank you guys for tuning in to my morning show, skinnypablo.com. You can go there. We got a new beat out, Schlossberg by Skinny Pablo. It's a digital download. You get that.
Yeah.
All that good stuff. We got some new gear coming this weekend, so be on the lookout. Limited edition, this and that. Also, I'll be posting a link to my Discord and C-Minus's Discord. And use the code Breal TV for 25% off anything on skinnypablo.com. Bam.
Bam.
Yeah. Thank you everyone that's been tuning into my mixes on Twitch in the morning at 9:30 in the morning every Monday through Friday. Fridays I do at 9 a.m. This morning I did 9 a.m. I'd like to thank every one of you for tuning into that, for also watching old episodes of High and Hungry and In High Fidelity. So you can follow me, C-Fan4, Discord, Twitter, IG, and of course Twitch. Appreciate it.
All right, you can catch me on the socials, IG at Eric_Bobo, on Twitter at Eric Bobo, on Facebook at Eric Bobo Music. Tomorrow is the day, December 5th, Bobo Bongo Jam on meethook.live/Bobo, Cypress Junkies, Fredo Ortiz, Mixmaster Mike, C-, myself will be on there killing that tomorrow, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. So don't miss out. And thanks to all y'all people in the Insane Asylum for supporting the podcast. You guys fucking rock.
For real, though. Hey, thank you for your energy, time, love, support, all that. We always appreciate being here with you and knocking it out and shit like that. So, that's 100. We appreciate you to the fullest. Stay with the love. Love is the key. Stay focused. You know what I mean? Don't be walking around with blinders on. Know what's going on out there because there's a lot of bullshit, as you might know. All right? But treat each other right and have compassion. Don't be fucking with the booth mentality. And the booth mentality is negativity and hate and actual booth weed. Keep those 3 things from out of your diet.
Right.
Know what I'm saying? Spiritually, mentally, and consuming as well. We want to thank you for your time and energy always. We send you blessings and positivity and all that. I'm going to go knock these 2 songs out. But right after this, join us on Twitch for the mix. All right? See what I did there?
I like that.
Doctor's out. All right? To give us a transition piece, Skinny Pablo.
Yeah, we got Chuck D, Once Upon a Rhyme. So stick around for the performance.
Breal TV is on.
Hold it now.
This is Chuck D, and this is my Once Upon a Rhyme. One of them was Public Enemy number 1. Public Enemy number 1 was actually a song where I actually put together this difficult sample from the JB's Blow Your Head. Blow Your Head was a song that they played at the roller rinks, but the DJs were not quick enough to keep that loop going, that sound of the synthesizer. Every once in a while, a DJ would get like 2 loops going on turntables and keep the beat going. Once the beat comes in, and with the tone going. But they never could do it because it was a really quick beat that even changed tempos. So the first time that this beat could ever get looped, the only way it could get looped was in a pause tape, and I did it in 1984. And I laid vocals over it as a WBAU promo. Andre Brown, later on, Dr. Dre, of course, from Yo MTV Raps, the East Coast Dr. Dre, and Jam Master Jay were up there at the radio station when I brought it up there, getting the cassette, and it became a WBAU mainstay. It was a staple. And that was the record and the song and the tape that got around so infectiously that Rick Rubin called my house for 2 years to try to get me to do the records, and especially that record on a brand new label called Def Jam. You had trios, whether it was Run DMC, which was a trio, Beanie a trio, Fat Boys was a trio, Beastie Boys was a trio. This was something that said, well, we're not a trio. This is something that's going to have a lot of members, but really kind of one MC, one DJ, and everything else will have a new definition to it. Hence Flavor Flav. So when I cut this demo, we was actually driving trucks together in Long Island, moving furniture for my pops. We would talk about things in the truck. And when we got to the studio, and I told Flavor, I said, just come in here, I just need you to say that stuff we talked about in the truck.
Yo, Chuck, what's the move?
Just open it up like that. I'll knock it out and do the rest, and you close it out. Like Schoolie D, that was the beginning of Public Enemy #1. When it came out in February 1987, it was a record that came out because the original demo was done at the end of 1984. So it was really one of those things where it was before its time. It's Chuck D, Once Upon a Rhyme. That's right, Breal TV. Peace.
What's up? It's your boy Berner. My Once Upon a Rhyme probably about, I'd say, 19, 20 albums in when I released that song. And I say that took me to the next level because I was able to watch the levels of streams and downloads. It's a joke, that song, to us, because it came out of frustration. I was recording and I couldn't really catch a vibe. We turned that beat on and I'm like, wow, okay. And it came out and I released it for free. And for me, that's a song that never ends. It just keeps selling. It keeps streaming. It's big, and it was interesting to see. I've done a lot of cool things in my career. I've worked with a lot of big people, and that song is bigger than some songs I've done with some of the biggest artists in the game. And so that's why 20 Joints is my Once Upon a Rhyme.
What up? Sick Jacket from the Sick Ass Psycho Realm. My Once Upon a Rhyme is gonna have to be Psycho City Blocks. Psycho City Blocks was the first single off the debut album, The Psycho Realm. And I think that song pretty much kicked down the door for everybody to know who or get a taste of the Psycho Realm. And that song, I remember clearly making the beat. I was working on SP1200 at the time in the living room in my apartment, and I made the beat. Duke pulled up not too long after that because he used to come to the house so we could, work on songs. And that song, I remember when I recorded it, I felt like that was our sound. That was the Psycho Realm sound. We recorded on a 4-track cassette recorder that we got from a pawn shop, a $20 Radio Shack mic, and pantyhose popper stopper, and we showed it to Breal, and Breal ended up coming in and doing the chorus, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? The rest is history. Psycho Realm, baby.
And my Once Upon a Rhyme would probably put me on in the game. I mean, actually, I was doing a lot of beats on the low. I came to New York. I was living in New York at the time. I moved from LA. Muggs, Breal, they put me on, Soul Assassins. So I moved to New York, and Muggs hooked me up with Mobb Deep because he was working with Infamous Mob, their crew. He was like, that's their little homies, you're our little homie, you're in New York. Put it together. So we kind of connected, and I had already been doing a couple independent beats, but once I did, Prodigy was like, he was working on his solo album at the time while they were doing Murder Music. So he kind of like pulled me to the side and was like, yo, I want some beats. And it was probably Keep It Thorough.
I don't fuck around, Dunny. It's most real, I keep it thorough, nigga.
Which ended up being the single for his album. I remember when that came out, because it was like I had a couple beats out, but when that came out, it was like, because in this game, anybody could put a nice beat out. But to have a succession of beats, then you feel like, okay, this person, you could stamp them and say they're here now. I feel like when Keep It Thorough came out, the phone was ringing, you know what I mean? So it was like, all right, I'm here now, stamp. And it was official, Keep It Thorough. And then I was out
Shut
here.
the fuck up.
Then this guy arrived.
Yeah, I
And
came and
now
busted the game.
I got no shine anymore.
Busted the game
Now
through.
right.
The fuck out of here. What song?
We out here. Queens. See, Queens. I'm still with Queens.
Queens.
I'm still with Queens.
is in the building right
That's
now. Our man right here from Queensbridge, 41st
Queensbridge,
side.
41st side. That's wrong. Raised. We out of here.
I think the song that actually put me on the map hip-hop wise
on a national level was Colors. Because it was connected to a movie. It got me a broader audience than my other records. I was kind of known on the West Coast with 6 in the Morning and stuff like that. I'm your Pusher, all that stuff. But the song Colors kind of went national, and went national in another way because people weren't really familiar with LA having gangs. I mean, people in LA, we knew about it, but when they were making the movie Colors, Dennis Hopper said, let's shoot it in LA. They wanted to shoot it in Chicago, and the people were like, we got gangs in LA? So I kind of documented what the gang life was like, and it went national, and it's still my biggest record. I still close my rap shows with Colors. On the Map was a song called There Goes the Neighborhood. There goes the neighborhood! We had a great director, I'm afraid to say his name, but he had directed all the Metallica videos and stuff. I hate when I do this and I say somebody's name wrong. I think it's called Matt Mahern. Okay. But anyway, he had directed the video. He gave us that look that was needed. The song was very like explanatory of a black rock band coming into the metal scene, coming into the rock scene. MTV gave us full-blown rotation, and that really sold the record. The record had already gone, you know, damn near platinum before the Cop Killer controversy hit. Once the controversy from Cop Killer hit, the record, we pulled Cop Killer off the record because of too much drama, and then the record resold again. But I'm not really into the people who bought the record after Cop Killer. Cop Killer to me was the hype. There Goes the Neighborhood were the real BC fans that really bought that record, sight unseen, liked the group, and we'll play that on this tour. It's one of our biggest records. So I guess it was the 1-2 punch.
Worldwide level, I would probably say Worst Come to Worst is probably the song that really broke through. Worst come to worst, my people. That's bad. Worst come to worst. And put Dilated Peoples on the map. We had a song called Work the Angles that did very well for us on the underground, and you know, boom bap kids loved it, DJs loved it, but I think Worst Comes to Worst was the first song that really, I would say, was like our first real breakthrough song. And produced by The Alchemist. It's a non-traditional song. It doesn't have, you know, it's not like a traditional 16-bar verse with an 8-bar chorus. It's like 6-bar verses with 1-bar chorus. It wasn't supposed to, you know, like formulaically, it wasn't supposed to be a hit record, but it just touched people. You know, when people heard it, they just immediately gravitated to it. We got threatened that if we didn't drop that as a single, we were gonna have problems in New York. So, you know what I mean? Like, it was one of those
Premier was like, yo, he came in our studio session. If this isn't your single, I'm gonna have beef with you guys.
Yeah, like that kind of scene. So I would say that's the song that really put Dilated Peoples on the map, I guess you could say.
Yo, Lenny Dukes, you ready? Drop it. This is a remix right here, all right? I think you're a little fast here. It's a little fast. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-a. My oh my, wanna get that punk on the AK. Then I get on the way on the mission, puffin' on a fat ass J. Boom, you can't hang. Flashback on the skills when I used to bang on the corner. I warn ya, I'm gonna roll on ya, fool. Hit you with the Cypress tool. Don't turn your back on the street. When I hit that corner, feel the concrete. Push that button like nothing. Watch me turn to a psycho all of a sudden. Blasting at these fools with the passion. Look at the clock when it's time for some action. Let the cat hum. Yeah. Let the cat hum. Yeah. What? Let the cat hum. Let the cat hum. Had a bad dream, woke up in a casket. Now I can't even get back at the basket. Bullshit. This time boxing strong enough to contain the afro locks. Heard of the bell ring, snapped out the dream. What the fuck's up with the funny red beam? Pointing at me and I got no strap. G, what now? Got a duck, they're gonna cap me. Damn, I feel numb. Where did the shotgun blast come from? Let the cat hum. Yeah. Let the cat hum. What? Let the cat hum. Let the cat hum. Yeah. Sunday morning. morning. Yeah. All right. Let's pop off with that next one. Another remix style right here. Let's go. We ain't going out like that. 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 Ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. Coming out the slums, it's the hoodlums. Pulling my gat out on all you bums. Bring it on when you wanna come fight this outlaw. Kicking like Billy Ray Cypress Hill. Chill or bust that grill. Grab my gat, then I load up the steel. Now if you wanna get drastic, I pull out the plastic. Black automatic synthetic material. Burial plots in order. Heading down to the Mexican border. Smoking that smelly, Northern Cali. Gonna put the skunk in Captain O'Malley. Oh, if the cat come, woo-woo. Let me see what you do. It's a sin to kill a man, but I'll be damned if I don't take a stand. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. Ain't going out like that. Never going out like that. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. Ain't going out like that. Never going out like that. I'm high strong, think I'm sprung, cause I don't live on the humdrum. Where I'm from, cats be smoking. I don't give a fuck if you think I'm joking. No, that's how I come with the static. Erratic, 4-5, automatic, screaming at ya. The red lights beaming at ya. No need to have to run after the punk ass hook. In the oven I cook. Dig the grave for the one who got played. Now they're under. Don't even wonder why, cause he'll testify. We ain't going out like that. We ain't going out like that. Never going out like that. We're never going out like that. We ain't 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 going out like that. Come on. We ain't going out like that. 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 Yeah. Remix. Lenny Ducano on the turntables. Dr. Greenthumb, Breal TV, Dr. Greenthumb podcast. Get with it. Know what I'm saying? Roll that shit up. Don't be smoking that booth. Insane to the brain. We'll see y'all in the mix on Twitch right after this. Peace the fuck out, y'all.